Hello, everybody, and welcome to my latest practice match. Here I am. We've already started playing. We're playing. Warren and I are playing a 16-board practice match against Martin Seligman and Pepsi. Pepsi is Piccolo there on the left. This first hand started with me making a weak jump overcall, my partner raising, and the opponent's bid to 5 clubs. So I have to make an opening lead. They've opened a club on my right. I made a weak two overcall. They made a negative double on my left. My partner raised me to 3 diamonds, and they bid 3 spades. Obviously, that wasn't the major that West made their negative double for, and he jumped to 5 clubs. So he doesn't have a diamond stopper on my left, or he probably would have bid 3 no trump. He's got hearts on my left. I'm guessing lefty's going to show up with 3-4-1-5. That's his most likely shape, or maybe even 2-4-1-6, because he didn't bid 3 no trump. He didn't think about raising to 4 spades on a 4-3 fit. So I'm guessing he only has 2 spades. I'm going to cash my diamonds. I think it's important that we take the diamonds if they're there. Oh, or he was 4-3-3-3. Okay, interesting. Did he show? Because he's assuming that when partner bid 3 spades that they've got a good a long club suit. I think that's what happened. So, all right, partner gave me the 9. So spades I'll never really need to shift to spades. It can never help me to shift to spades here, so I'm just going to keep playing diamonds and make declare rough. I don't think there's anything really to this hand, though. Either declare has 5 clubs, in which case they're probably going to make this hand, or they only have 4 clubs, and then they're in a lot of trouble. If they can't have only 4 clubs, I guess, because they're now I see what happened. Pepsi actually made a pretty interesting. He had an interesting inference on this hand that because his partner bid 3 spades, he knew his partner didn't have 4 hearts, and from our bidding, he knew his partner had a singleton diamond. So he knew that declare's shape was 4-3-1-5 or 4-2-1-6. And hi everybody, hi Kelly, nice to see you. So he knew a lot. That's why he was able to jump all the way to 5 clubs. Really important that you know this is something that people don't really understand. After a club 2 diamond overcall, that negative double does not promise 4-4 in the majors. You can see that he didn't have 4-4 in the majors. So, all right, so they made a slam on a finesse for the king of trumps. Okay. Hey Krish, nice to see you. We've got a 16-board match here today. That was the first of 16. We won a half an imp. I wonder why. Somebody made 7. If I didn't lead a diamond, then the diamond can get thrown away, and then they can guess the spade to make 7. So, pass here. So after I'm done playing, normally Warren and I talk by phone to go over the hands that we played, but today I'm going to try to patch him into this feed and have you guys at least hear our discussion and how we go over the boards after we play practice match. At that point when that's happening, I don't think that we will be interacting with the chat when that happens, but at least then you'll get to hear how we post Mortem hands and yeah. Okay. Guessing here that this 1 no trump bid, he could have both majors. If you're playing modern style, where West would have bypassed their diamonds, if they had a weak hand, East will not bid their majors here. A club pass a diamond, pass a no trump. They could easily have 4-4 in the majors. That doesn't really affect my lead here. I'm going to lead a heart. Whether I would lead the 10 or the 4, I'm going to lead 4th best. I don't have any reason to lead. You need 3 card sequences to lead from honor sequences. Hey Babs. I gotta switch this stream over. Here we go. Sorry. Yeah, so I would need like 10-9-8 or 10-9-7 before I would be willing to lead the 10 of hearts. 4th standard and Reg Smith. It's amazing how delayed the YouTube comments is. Romeo, I see your request for to close the panel. I try to keep it closed unless I'm looking at the hand. I definitely try to close it, but if I forget, please remind me. If you want to be involved in the chat, it's much easier to chat on Twitch. Twitch.tv/WolpertBridge. It's it's a lot. There's no 30-second delay. So if you want to move over there, so what happened here? So when heart, queen, king from partner, and now he's played back the 5 of hearts. I can see the deuce, so I know what's going on. I know my partner has king, jack, 4th of hearts, and I have 10, 9, 4th. So at this point, is there any reason for me not to clear the heart suit out? I don't think it's frozen. Hi, Diane. Okay, I don't think I want. I'm just thinking about whether I want to be on lead after the 4th heart. I don't see how it could ever be right for me to be on lead, so I'm just going to get this 10 of hearts out of the way, and that way Warren will be forced to win the last heart. He's thinking the same thing about unblocking, but oh, maybe I should have been the one to win it, because I have the ace of spades, but Warren's going to play a spade after this trick. Yeah, there's no reason for him to do anything else. And in fact, it looks like, well, I will get squeezed if he plays a club. I would get squeezed if he plays a club, but he played a spade. Okay. Killing heart lead. They actually needed to play 3-no trump from the other side on this hand. And we want to swing because of it. Somebody managed to get there. I'm opening the results panel just to take a look at what happened at the other tables. Both sides made 3-no trump because they let a club. Mexroth let a club. And alright, maybe I'm not with the times on my opening leads. They both led clubs in this spot from queen, jack, 4th. That's interesting. Didn't look right to lead a club from me, from my side. But when you look at the view graph hands and you see that both people who were in the finals of a major event led the club, maybe I'll rethink whether I made the right lead there with the heart. It's more normal to lead a heart there. They did open clubs, and I guess they were thinking they're more likely to beat the hand if they catch their partner with a club fit. Very interesting. Honestly, I felt, you saw how quickly I went to hearts. I didn't spend enough time really thinking about leading a club there. Oh, yeah, they might have opened a diamond. That's true. Yeah, you're right. I didn't really process that. The one table opened a club, but it was a Polish club, whatever that means. And the other table, you're right, they opened a 4-card major. It changed the hand. All right, so my partner's bid no trump, semi-forcing. I would pass if I was balanced, but I'm not. I've got a 2-suited hand, so I'm going to rebid my 4-card club suit here. He knows it's 4 because we play it semi-forcing. We wouldn't typically bid over a no trump without a second suit. If I was 5-3-3-2, I would pass 1-no. We play a convention here called modified Bart. I think my teammates call this transfer Bart. So Warren has a few. I rather than explain the whole convention, I'll just kind of explain what happens. If Warren bids, I will say that if Warren bids 2 diamonds, it would be a transfer to hearts. So this is just a courtesy raise. So he's raised my 2 clubs to 3 clubs. This is not the full invitational hand. He's actually just saying to me, I have like 7 to 9 points with a club fit. He's a little worried that to pass 2 clubs, because my 2 club bids range is really wide. In order for me to be strong enough to jump to 3 clubs, I would need 19 points to set the game force. So I could have up to 18 points. So if he's got 8 points over there in a club fit, he would he wouldn't be comfortable passing 2 clubs. He'd feel the need to raise to 3 clubs. So we have 2 different ways to raise to 3 clubs. This way shows 7 to 9-ish points, 8 to 10, somewhere in there. I have to decide now if he's got 10 points and a club fit. If he's got a stiff spade, we're not very far from making 5 clubs, but I'm going to pass anyway. We're not vulnerable, so I'm not really worried about it. Yeah, with the invitational hand, we would start by bidding 2 hearts, which forces our partner to bid 2 spades, and then we would bid 3 clubs. Okay, That's a nice dummy. I'm going to probably set up dummy. It looks like it's going to be I have too many losers in my hand to set up, so I'm just going to win this in my hand and lead a diamond. I don't mind even losing 2 diamonds on this hand. Okay. I'm gonna follow through with my plan here. I'm gonna give them diamonds. I don't really want to I can't rough out the diamonds. It's a little trap here. I don't think that I can rough out the diamonds. So I'm just gonna lead diamonds and I'm gonna give them the trick. Now as long as the clubs are 2-2, 3-2, I mean, I'm gonna make a lot of tricks. I'll make 5. I can just go. If they play back a heart now, I'm gonna win it in my hand. And I'm going to play a club over to dummy, and I'm going to lead the 10 of diamonds and just throw away my other heart. And I'll just... Now, if the clubs are 4-1, I have a slightly more difficult problem on my hands. Or, I wonder, that's 3 tricks. I could just take 8 tricks here, could I? I know the queen of diamonds is probably on my left, so I know I can safely rough 1 diamond here. I wonder... If I really should even risk letting the clubs be 4-1. Like because if I play a club and they're 4-1, I'm just gonna go down. Am I? No, I think I'll be fine. He's discarding. He did lead. Oh no, okay. If he follows, this is just the easiest hand, but okay, he followed. So now I can just draw the last trump and then lead the 10 of diamonds, giving them the diamond. This is like a losers on losers or whatever you want to call it. I just want to set up those diamonds, and if I didn't draw the last trump, then he could rough in on this trick and make my life a little bit more difficult. Now I can just throw my loser on a loser and claim. Claim. The rest of the trick, the 9 will drop the 8 of diamonds, and my diamonds will be good. If my partner bid, you mean if he bid 2 diamonds over 2 clubs? That would have showed hearts. So I would have had a really nice hand opposite a heart fit. I would have jumped in hearts. I would have decided between 3 and 4 hearts. I guess I would just bid 3 because I have a really nice hand. 5-4. I would be getting my 5-4-3-1 across. I would be getting everything. So yeah, that he couldn't bid 2 diamonds natural. We don't have that ability on that auction. We give that up. All right, not quite good enough for an overcall. They do have a slam or game for sure, and a possible slam. So if I was not vulnerable, I wouldn't even mind poking in with 1 spade. But when you're vulnerable, I don't know. It eats up a little bit of room, but it also seems more purposeless. And look at that. The spades are on my left. All right, so partner's made a passed hand takeout double. He's got hearts and clubs. I have a 5-card club fit with partner. Even though I have nothing, I have a great playing hand. I'm gonna jump. In fact, I might even be right to jump straight to 4 clubs as just a sacrifice. The opponent, although my one fear is it looks like the opponents have a game in hearts. Hearts is their fit, or 3 no trump, I guess. So I'm deciding now whether to bid 3 or 4. My question is, would I want to bid 4 clubs over 3 no trump? Would I want to sacrifice in 4 clubs over 3 no trump? If I was going to sacrifice, I might as well just jump to 4 clubs right away, take up room. I think I'm just going to bid 3, and this is kind of the low road, just a preemptive 3. My partner knows I'm not trying for game. We actually, even if I had a good hand, I have 2 bids that I can make. I could bid 2 diamonds to say I have a good hand with hearts, or I could bid 2 spades to say I have a good hand with clubs. So he knows when I bid 3 clubs that I don't have a good hand. I'm just preempting. I'm taking up the opponent's room. I guess maybe I could alert that, but it's pretty self-evident with the past hand doubling and me jumping. It might be alertable. Like if I was playing in a normal game, I probably would alert. I would alert just because even though I don't know if it's alertable, I would alert it just to make sure my opponents knew what was going on. These guys know, so. Well, I'm going to lead a club. It's pretty standard. I'm going to lead fourth best. I don't have anything else in my hand. I'm definitely happy I didn't overcall, for sure. What's up, Nico? So Pepsi is 6'5". That's what it sounds like on my left. He bid one spade. Then over three clubs, he chose to rebid his spades, and now he's introducing the heart suit. So he didn't bid three hearts, but so obviously he's got pretty good spades. So I would put him on like ace, 10, 9, 8, 6 of spades, and five hearts to the queen jack or something. That's like my best guess at my left-hand opponent's hand. It's a little weird. Yeah, I guess I knew he had some points because my partner's got at most 11 and I have 3, so the opponents have 26 highs. East didn't act over the takeout double. I guess he could still have a pretty good hand. I think righty is 1-3-6-3, but he would have been 2 diamonds. So 1-3-5-4 would be what my right-hand opponent is. Now he's trying to figure out what's 4 hearts. They have a 5-3 heart fit, it looks like to me. It looks to me like Pepsi 6-5 in the majors. Okay, maybe not. All right, I get to defend 4 spades. I'm pretty happy about this development. Yes, I'm definitely happy I didn't overcall 1 spade now. I'll get a couple spade tricks out of this hand. What's going on? No, so he didn't take 4 hearts as natural. They had and he didn't have 4 hearts. He didn't have 5 hearts over here. Interesting. Okay, so my partner's led third and low, third best this 8, so he's probably got king 10-8 or king jack 8, because I know he doesn't have jack 10-8, because he would have led the jack. So he's got king 10-8 or king jack 8 fourth. He only has 4 of them, I know, because he's led the 8. If he had 5 of them, I would see the 7. So he's got 4. So I know my partner's got 4 clubs, 4 hearts. So that means because he's 4-4, he probably has the full 10 points, my partner. All right, I'm going to give him the standard deuce. And I'm definitely not going to... It sounds like he's 7-4. So he's got ace, king, 9, 8, 5, 6 of spades now. So I have 3 trump tricks. If he leads spades out of his hands, I'm going to take 3. He's only got the 9, 8 little of spades left because of my partner's singleton 10. But I think he's still going to make this hand, even losing 3 spade tricks, unless my partner... Well, my partner does... I remember, my partner does have 10 points, probably, because they've doubled on a 4-4 hand. So he probably has king, queen of hearts, king, jack of clubs. Maybe even the queen of diamonds. He might have all of the above. Right, Pepsi didn't open spades. He didn't open a weak 2-bid with a 6-card spade suit to the ace, king. So he definitely has 4 hearts. Right, we knew that anyway, probably, from the bidding. So he's 6-4, 2-1. And we just need partner to have a heart trick. He's going to... Yeah. Yeah. So I know Pepsi's shape, so I'm definitely not going to rough the king of diamonds if that comes up. So Pepsi's on it. He's just going to score all of his trump tricks here. He's diamond over, club rough, split. I need you to split there, Warren. Thank you. Warren and I split like we lead. So his king, queen... So he's roughed twice. And played the ace king. So I got to think about this right now. So he's roughed twice. And played the ace king. So he has 2 spades left. So at this point, I think if I rough jack of spades, cash the queen of spades, and play a club, there's nothing he can do. He's got right. He played the ace king of spades. He roughed 2 clubs, so he definitely only has 2 trumps left. Yeah, I have a claim for down 1 here, so I'm just gonna rough jack. I mean, maybe there's other ways to go about this, but I can just rough jack, play the queen of spades, and play a club, and the hand's over because he'll only have 1 trump trick left, and my clubs are good. I can just claim. I mean, I'll play it out for. So they had to stumble their way back to hearts. Oh, it's not going to be an easy task. Alright, where do we go here? Yeah, we won 4 imps because 1 pair managed to stop in 4 hearts. They also club past a spade double. They redoubled to show a good hand. Oh, a Polish club past a spade double. Redouble. And now they had a little bit more room to unravel it. They still had to bid 4 hearts in the face of that takeout double. Both tables. Alright. I have a 9 count. I'm good enough to invite. I'm gonna use inverted. 2 diamonds, limit or better. I do only have 9 points, but 2 aces and 6 card support. It's just too strong. It's so easy to visualize game. No, they play Polish club, a Polish club. Blicki and Smozinski play something called a Polish club. It is not quite like a strong club. It's not as artificial as a strong club. It's much more often they actually have clubs when they open a club playing Polish club. It's a little bit more standard. All right, so I have stoppers in the other 2 suits. So I could bid 2 no trump. But I don't really want to declare. So I think I'm going to bid 2 spades. It's going to sound like I don't have a club stopper, though. That's the problem. I really don't want to be the declarer on this hand. I want the lead going. All right, whatever. I'll be the declarer. I don't care. I do want the lead because if he's got the queen of clubs or the queen of spades, it's going to be much better if the lead's going in towards his hand and the heart suit, honestly. Like every suit I would rather have led to his hand. But if I bid 2 spades, it's going to sound to him like I don't have a club stopper. So he's just showing a heart stopper. I've got 2 stoppers. I don't know. It could easily have been right for me to bid 2 spades, but it's going to make it a little less complicated if I bid 2 no trump. That's the problem, Crashes. I really didn't want to force the game. I didn't want to. If I bid 2 spades and he signs off in 3 diamonds. Alright. Well, bad news is they found the killing lead, the club. So now I just need the diamonds to come home. Can I make it without the diamonds? 1 club, 1 heart is 2. 2 diamonds is 4, and 4 spades is not. So I'm just going to play at the diamonds or hope that they block the club suit. So I'm going to just win the ace of clubs. Could he have 7 of them? Yeah, I'll duck. No, he can't really have 7 of them, but I'm ducking anyway. I know, actually, ducking. Can it be right? He could have 7. I guess I'll duck, whatever. It just can't really hurt me. All right, 8 ever, 9 never. Let's get a little queen of diamond drop here. I'm not taking a first round finesse, so... and I'm certainly not going to come back. I can't come back. I can't even afford to finesse the diamond anymore. You're going to show out? If he shows out, can I make it? 3 diamonds? No, I could have made it. Yeah, 3 diamonds, 4 spades, and 2 aces. I might have been able to make it if he showed out. Well. Bad news. Alright, I'm just going to keep playing. I'm going to play another diamond. I can't make it with a spade finesse, so now my only hope is that they screwed up the club suit somehow, or that it was king, queen, jack, 3rd of clubs. Hello, slow roll. Okay, claim. What does he have? He has. That's it. That's the last trick. had the unblock. Oh, I could have. Oh man, the clubs were blocked. No, no, they could have underlet it. But yeah, that didn't matter anyway. What was I gonna do? He needed to pitch his club though. That was once he no he didn't. They could underlead the club if they got it right. They could underlead the club. But right, that's funny. But anyway, whatever. I wasn't taking a first round diamond finesse, and if I took a first round diamond finesse and it lost, they'd have no problem unblocking that club. They would lead the club and get ducked. But whatever. Anyway, it's just too weird. I guess I had to get my partner to play the hand, but it was going to be impossible to do that if I bid two spades. What do I have here? Sorry, 15. Let me open one no. If I bid two spades, he was going to not have a club stopper. The only way we were going to get to 3 no was going to be from my side, and then the king queen jack of clubs were going to be on lead. What happened? Did we lose a swing there? We lost a 9 ball. One pair reached 3 no trump because they opened the 14 count. Actually, it's a pretty good argument for opening that hand 1 no. The queen jack 10 fourth is worth more than 3 points. And now the other hand got on lead. So Reddy played the 7, I think, at trick 1 at our table. I think he played the 7, which is just being a little stingy with his spots. He should have played the 9. If the king was asking for count, he should play the 9 to show an even number. Alright, so my partners used the 2-spade range ask. 8-9 balanced or clubs. This is the way everybody should be playing now. It's the best way to play 4-way transfers. It's just pretty much universally played. I have 15. My two choices are to bid 2 no trump to say I have a minimum, or 3 clubs to say I have a maximum. I have 15, but I have a really nice hand. I do have this ace queen jack is worth way more than 7 points, and I have all aces. I am definitely I like the idea of this hand. I'm gonna show my min. Let me tell them min. But I don't feel like I have much of a min here. This is a really good 15 count. Ace queen jack. If you think about it, like on average 7 points. If you have ace king, that's gonna take 2 tricks, right? But if you have ace queen jack, that's also 7 points. But you're pretty likely to take 3 tricks, right? Especially with that 8 of diamonds also has value because of its support with the. So this hand is worth. It's worth more, but now my partner has just transferred to clubs with a weak hand, so I don't have any business coming back in. Now I might actually bid. In fact, now I'm gonna poke in with 3 no trump because I feel like we might even make 3 no trump. If partner might now have like king queen 6 of clubs, and I'm gonna bid 3 no anyway. I'm gonna give it a go, and Pepsi's gonna feel pretty foolish if we end up making this. So I know we have a 9-card club fit. I didn't know 3 clubs. He could have an absolute 0 count. My partner. He's doubling, but if my partner passes, I'm sitting it. Let's play. We don't have enough points for 3 no trump, but we have a decent chance at 9 tricks. Warren's thinking about whether it's worth it. So he's got something over there. Remember, Warren, I didn't bid 3 no trump myself all by myself. I did pass 3 clubs. Warren ain't redoubling. You haven't met Warren. He's not a redoubler. We're not going to redouble too often. He knows I have a minimum, right? In the context of everything. I've described my hand. He knows I have a minimum and I have a club fit and I have a heart stopper. I don't know. King 7 to clubs and out. I make 3 no trump. Oh, wow. Warren had a good hand over there for not sitting it out. Wow. I would have passed for sure with his hand. Live. You only live once here. We're playing on the internet. And how bad could it be? So you go down for 800. Admittedly, he was maybe worried about the spade suit, but I was prepared. I had 4 of them. They don't have 5 cashing spades. Well, maybe they do, but either way, we've competed pretty effectively here. We're going to lose a spade. We're going to lose a heart. And then we just need to avoid losing 2 minor suit cards to make 4 clubs. The opponents were probably not making hearts, though, I guess. So we probably could have gotten a plus score there, too. So actually, I should say Pepsi competed effectively because we were going to make 3 clubs for sure. And on the other hand, 4 clubs doesn't seem like it's going to be. I mean, 4 clubs is at risk. All right, so it seems like he's got to go up ace. The king is offside. I don't know if he realizes he's declaring it. Should I ask him, or do you think that it's insulting? What do you think? He's the only one who ever bid clubs. He did it twice, and I never bid it once. But this was the kind of auction that you could kind of forget who's declaring. All right, I'm gonna try. Uh, all right. I got to add a little take your time. I don't want to like hurry him. There's no reason for him to rush. It's good that he's taking his time. That's the best habit you could possibly have. Dummy comes down and you stop and you make a good plan. That's the way. That's how you can be an effective declarer. I couldn't really bid 3-0 Trump myself the first time over 3 clubs because he could have absolutely nothing, and there's no real reason for me to commit to 3-0 Trump. But then once I had a heart stopper and I'd already conveyed the minimum, and I knew like everything kind of added up to me being able to bid 3-0 Trump with my hand. I really like 3-0 Trump. The only thing better with my hand would have been if I had Ace King of Diamonds instead of Ace Queen Jack. All that good I was talking about that Ace Queen Jack of Diamonds on this hand, it would have been much better to just have Ace King because then we have nine rippers if the clubs break. So he ducked the heart. That's interesting. Interesting duck, because I guess he figures if if heart gets roughed, it's probably with a natural trump trick anyway. And now he's got an entry. Alright. I guess he goes club to the ace, club to the king, diamond finesse. Oh, the BBO chat is cut off. You want me to resize it? Sure. I gotta make this smaller though, but yeah, I see what you're saying. Let me make that smaller and then I can move this up a little for you. But I still need less chat here. Thank you. You don't need to see where I'm typing. Yeah, you can. Fine. Okay. So he took the diamond finesse first. I don't know what that's. He was trying to solve something, but ace of club. There's nothing he can do but play club to the ace, club to the king. I mean, yeah, this is not good. It looks like Pepsi has pushed us up to the 4 level, and we're gonna go down 1 because the diamond finesse lost and the club queen didn't drop. Oh, there we go. Boom. I guess maybe it was a little pushy for me to bid 3-0 Trump. In retrospect, like thinking about it, like, yeah, we might have been making 3-0 Trump. We easily could have been making 3-0 Trump. Like, partner could have had King Queen 6th of clubs, or King 7th of clubs. But really, yeah, I got a little bit lucky that I bought a singleton spade over there. But maybe it was a little greedy. All right, we're rolling the other table. Other tables both bid 3-0. How'd they get there? They opened a diamond Mextroth with my hand. Why? That's really weird. Maybe this was back in the days when Mextroth and Rodwell were playing their mini no trumps white against red. At the other table, in 1-0, they bid 2 hearts, showing hearts, and he just blasted 3-0 with that hand. That's interesting. I mean, I understand. That's Martin who had played against a couple weeks ago. Oh, partner would have known what to do over 3-no trump. I feel like I described my hand incredibly well when we got to 3-no trump. He knew I had a minimum, but that I was probably acy because I felt like we could still take 9 tricks in 3-no trump. So he would have known what to do. If he had king, honestly, I'm kind of surprised he didn't pass 3-no trump with the hand he had. I think that's the hand we were looking for. Look, we were practically making 3-no trump. If they led the jack of hearts, we would make 3-no trump. We have nine tricks, but still. All right. I think I'm going to give this another bump. The problem is they could just kill us in 4 clubs, but at the same time, it looks like they have both major suit fits. So I'm just going to raise. I like to further the preempt when I can. This is pretty ugly, though. They could get us for a nice little number here. But it just feels hard to believe that they're going to be able to double us in our 10-card club fit. Or 9 maybe, but when they have 2 8-card major suit fits, the chances of them being able to get us are so low, and I really just want to eat up another level of bidding, so I go at it. If partner sacrifices, I'm not going to be too happy, but he shouldn't be preempting and bidding again, even opposite a past hand partner. Don't preempt and bid again. Furthering the preempt is a very, very important part of the game that most intermediate players and even advanced players do not do enough of. This 4-club bid, it just makes you a tough opponent. It makes it harder for the opponents to bid slams. It makes it harder for them to find their fits. In this auction, when we've overcalled clubs, we just had that come up. Chris, you even made mention of the fact that it's hard. A diamond, 2 clubs, the fact that negative doubles don't promise 4-4 in the majors, it makes those auctions very difficult. When you're able to further the preempt another level, it's very difficult for the opponents to unravel their 9-card fits. Okay, I might as well win this trick. I can't be right to let my partner win the trick. So I'm going to lead a low diamond. No reason for me to lead the queen. I mean, I could lead the queen, but he's going to pop the king. Partner had a pretty good hand over there. He had king, queen, 10 of spades, it looks like, and king, jack of clubs. So he had 9 points, and the king of diamonds. He had a 12 count. We'll take a look at Warren's hand. So I'm always talking to you about how you can preempt with a slightly heavier hand opposite a past hand partner. So you can see there Warren had 12 points there. King, jack, 10, 9, 6 of clubs, and the king, doubleton, diamonds. Perfectly reasonable to do that with a 12-point hand. Let me pull it up here just for a second. I feel like that came up yesterday when I was playing, that I talked about the potential. You see here is Warren's hand, this north hand on the right-hand side. He overcalled 3 clubs instead of 2 clubs only because I was a passed hand. He would never do that if I was not a passed hand. He knows we probably don't have a game with his hand. That's why he's safe to do that. All right, not enough for a 3-diamond bid, and I'm not. 2 diamonds is just going to give the wrong impression of my hand to my partner, so I just, yeah. Nico, you're right of 4-4 spades. If they cash 4 spades, if they're 4-4 and then don't shift to a diamonds, you can make 3 in a trump. Agreed, but they'd have to cash all 4 spades for that to work. Well, I wish I had gotten my partner off to a diamond lead. It's unfortunately I just didn't feel like I had the right hand to come in. Now he's guessing between the minors, and yeah, he got it wrong. Unfortunately, I guess with this dummy, I suppose he didn't get it wrong. With the hearts are so powerful there. That is probably the same. How'd this go? He bid 3 spades, 4 spades. All right, well, I'm going to win the ace. I do think Warren is more likely to lead from a king than not in this auction. He's going to be very aggressive in this auction after a heart pass, a spade pass, 3 spades. Usually we're passive leaders, but this is an aggressive lead auction. So if there was ever a time that Warren would choose to lead a more aggressive minor, it would be now. I would, if he had the king of clubs and the queen of diamonds, I would expect him to lead a club because there's urgency because of the hearts on the board, the heart suit that we know is going to hit. But I'm still going to play a diamond because he wouldn't just lead the ace of diamonds. So I'm going to play a diamond and trick 2. I'm going to play the 2 so that he knows I like it. If I didn't have the king, I would probably play the 10. Ooh, and I guess we have a chance to beat this hand. Small chance to beat this hand. If he wins the ace, if he has a doubleton ace of diamonds and the queen jack doubleton of spades, we could go ace of diamonds, diamond to my king, and a diamond and rough with the jack and have it get over rough with the ace. This would be suit preference, but he already knows I don't have the king of clubs, so we might have actually had this hand beat. What's going on in the spade suit? Well done, Pepsi. Oh, I need to... Oh, there he is. Yeah, we don't change our system by past hands. Yeah, that was a lucky little holding in spades. What happened there? Did we lose a full swing? We lost a no, 3. Okay, I have ace king ace 11 count. I would open this pretty much any seat, any vulnerability. Prefer to have ace king together, but I'm definitely opening. I also have 4 spades, so there's actually 3. We play 1 of a minor, 1 of a major, 3 of a major. The next step asks for shortness. Yeah, I'm actually going to come out with a video in the next week or so of a hand that I played in the Soloway that used exactly that system to find a very good slam. So I'll kind of explain it then when I make that video. You have to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you want to get notifications of that stuff, or if you make an account at wolpertbridge.com, you'll get my newsletter, and then I send out the videos that way too. All right, so we play 2 clubs as both majors here. I'm going to bid spades. I like spades. We play the same system that we play over 1 no trump. When we open a minor and they overcall a no trump. So 2 clubs is both majors. 2 diamonds is 1 major. And 2 of a major would show a major, minor, 2 suitor. Doubles penalty, though. Would you finesse the clubs? Was that on the last hand? Which I'm not sure which one you're talking about there. There was no finesse in the club suit in the last hand. I don't know. I'm not sure. Sorry, Simon. I don't know which hand you're talking about. Okay. So what did this go? I opened a diamond. He overcalled a no trump. So I'm off the ace, king, queen of spades, the ace of hearts, and a diamond. But I also need to sort out my diamond situation. I'm going to duck this trick. See what he has to say. I might be able to get rid of a diamond on a heart. And I might be able to get rid of... I can rough a couple diamonds as well. I also have this issue that I need to draw trumps. And there's a risk of a heart rough. Alternatively, I can just set up the dummy, and then I just need to kind of rough a club and then hope that 9 of hearts will be high. Whenever you have a 4-4 fit, you're always kind of thinking, which hand should I establish, right? Which hand is going to be easier to set up? In this case, it kind of looks like setting up the dummy might be a little bit easier. We're going to see how the play develops, though. It was very important I just duck the diamond, because I don't want them to shift to hearts. So I'm going to... I can win the king, play diamond to the ace, diamond rough, club to the ace, diamond rough. No, I'm gonna just win it, and I'm gonna win the king, and I'm gonna lead trump. I think. What do I need to do? Win it in my hand and lead a trump. If they play trump, 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 it's not gonna be ideal for me. But let's think. I can win the king, diamond to the ace, diamond rough, club to the ace, diamond rough, spade. But now they're gonna lead a club. I don't want to play club, so I think I need to play a trump first. So I'm gonna win the king of clubs and play a trump. No, I'm gonna win the ace of clubs and I'm gonna play a trump. I don't think it's gonna be so easy for them to unravel the trump suit. I don't want to go at ace of diamonds, diamond rough. I feel like I'll end up losing a heart rough. Well, I guess if I do lose a heart rough on this hand, it's probably going to be the person who has 3 trumps anyway. Alright, let's go, Marty. There you go, ace. I'm going to play a trump. If they play trump, 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 I'm going to be, unfortunately, stuck figuring out the heart suit, but... I'm going to play another trump now. Then... Although I could also just play heart to the king, because if he ducks that, then I know I'm in really good shape. Yeah, I'm going to play a heart to the king now, because that'll kind of force him to win it. If he ducks, then I can play another trump. Okay, so now my choices are to play a trump and hope they can't cash 2 rounds of trumps, and that's very possible. So far, what do I know about Pepsi's hand? He's got the ace of hearts, he's got the queen jack of clubs is 7, he's got the king queen of diamonds is 12, the queen of spades is 14, so he's got the king queen of spades, and he doesn't have the ace. So as long as the spade honors are split, I can safely play another spade, and they can't play another one. So that's what I'm going to do. He's got king queen of diamonds is 5, queen of spades is 7, ace of hearts is 11, queen jack of clubs is 14. He might have the jack of diamonds for 15. That's possible. I'm still playing a trump. Worst case scenario, I'll be stuck guessing the heart. But the trumps could be 4-1, and I might be screwed. No, they can't be 4-1. They can't be 4-1. What am I talking about? Pepsi's got to have. Yeah. All right. And he's gonna win this. And I am going to claim, because he does not have the, I got to give them a trick. Okay. Because I can use my last trump. There's still a trump out, but now I can just play queen jack of hearts and rough my heart. The hearts were 3-3 anyway, but I didn't have to worry about that. So their best defense, well, it didn't matter with hearts 3-3, but their best defense was Pepsi had to play low with the king queen third of spades. It's a very difficult play to make. Declares leading low towards the jack, and you've got king queen third to play low to let his partner. It blocked the spade suit when he won the queen. The hearts were 3-3, so the hand was just a nothing hand. Whatever. I think. Ooh, this one's a close one. Can I open this 10 count? I'm going to open this 10 count. Warren might not be happy with me, but I'm going to do it. This is about the only 10 count. King, Queen, Jack, 4th is just so good that we're opening most 11 counts. This one, I've got Ace, 10, 9 of spades. I've got King, Queen, Jack of diamonds. Hopefully he's okay with it. We'll hear afterwards what he has to think of it. Oh, hello, a 9-card diamond fit. We play 2 diamonds, promises 5. And you're right, yeah, it would have been harder on that last hand to get in for sure. All right. I mean, the Jack of Diamonds is kind of a weird card. It doesn't really have any value anymore, so I really have a 9 count now. But I do have a 9-card fit, and I do have the Ace of Spades, and I do have a singleton. So I don't. He can't really complain about my hand at this stage. I have 2 key cards in the Queen of Trumps. If he asks, I have a good answer to key card. And then that's it. He says, "Do you have anything else?" "No, sir." Um, I don't have a stopper in clubs. 3 hearts is just kind of a probe for 3-no. I'm gonna tell him I have a club control. Should I do that? No, I would never go past 3-no trump. I would never go past 3-no trump with my hand. I would just be too worried that we would belong in 3-no trump. See, he's looking for 3-no. I kind of want to play. What could it be right for us to play a 5-2 spade fit? Obviously I can't bid 3-no with a singleton club, so 3-no's out of the picture now. The question is, do I show him my club control with this ridiculous hand that I've opened, or do I just jump to 5 diamonds? No, that can't be right. I have too many key cards. I'm gonna bid 4 clubs. This is pretty gross though. I'm overbidding my hand here a little. I feel like if I bid, I can't bid 3 spades because I don't have good enough spades. And I feel like if I bid 4 diamonds, I'll be denying a club control. Alright, so we get... Okay, it went double. When it goes pass to me, if he passes back to me, I'm just going to jump to 5 diamonds to tell him, like, oh my god, I've got the worst hand. I do have 2 key cards in the Queen of Trumps, but honestly, he could have just key carded, so I'm going to just jump to 5 diamonds. 4 diamonds would say I have a better hand. I'm just like, at some point I've got to say, like, wave the flag. Like, I got nothing over here. I'm sorry for opening the bidding. I'm sorry. Let's see what happens. Having 2 key cards in the Queen of Trumps here is probably for jumping to 5 diamonds. He might be upset with it. Alright, so we're on a finesse. Interesting. We were really close to being cold for slam. Cold. If he had 2 clubs and 1 spade, we were just completely cold. I just felt like if he had that hand, he would have just keycarded, right? He would have just keycarded. He would have just been 4 hearts keycard, and it would have been. I'm surprised he didn't with the hand he had, honestly. Hi Dave, happy to be here. Happy to stream. Yeah. There's not much to this hand. Is the hard finesse going to work, or is it not going to work? I guess we also have the chance of the spades breaking. It's a little bit better than just heart finesse. It's actually a pretty good slam. No, 2 clubs is kind of our catch-all game force. 2 clubs is just any balanced hand would go through 2 clubs, and a major 2 diamonds shows 5, and a major 2 hearts shows 5. I did a full lesson series on my 2/1 structure. Really went in depth into it. It's on wolpertbridge.com. If you go to Gavin's master series, the first class of the system structure there, I talk about all about how we respond to one of a major, a whole structure over 2/1. It's Oh no, we didn't have an extra. We were on a finesse for 5. I'm losing it here. We weren't. It was no good slam. All right. I forgot. We had a club loser and a spade loser that were going nowhere, and then it's the heart finesse or the spade for making 5, not for 6. Now he goes spade to the ace, spade rough. Oh, a rough sluff. What happened there? Okay, claim. All right, nothing. Everything was right on this hand. Spades were 3-3. Spades were 3-3. Okay. All right. Well, we got off the train just in time on that hand. Did any of the other guys did they get too high? Oh, somebody bid 6 diamonds and made it. How did you make it? Oh, because if they don't cash a club, Mextroth and Rodwell was greasy little slam. 1 spade, 2 diamonds, 3 diamonds, 3 hearts. They started the same way, but Mextroth bid 3 spades. Now it went 4 clubs, 4 hearts. I don't know. From there, they were probably playing key card. 4 hearts was probably key card. 5 diamonds, 2 with the queen. 4. Yes, he showed the queen because he had 6 of them, and he bid 6. So they had a similar auction, but Mextroth decided to bid 3 spades over 3 hearts. For me, 3 spades doesn't really say anything about my hand. It's just like keeps us below 3 no trump. 3 hearts. Oh, sorry. His 2 clubs. I'm not bidding 3 hearts. Yeah, so we play transfers after one of a major doubled. Partner showed diamonds. He's either got like a weak hand with diamonds, or a hand that he's going to bid again with diamonds, or he's got a hand with a heart fit with that he just wants a diamond lead. I'm gonna bid 4 hearts. We do have a diamond fit, but it feels like we're gonna make 4 hearts just the same as we would make 5 diamonds, and so I'm gonna bid. It does feel he does have diamonds are not breaking necessarily over here with the West, so I'm just gonna bid 4 hearts. I don't think we're gonna make a slam. I guess partner could have ace queen 6 of diamonds and an ace. I'm just gonna bid 4 hearts. It just looks right. We do have a diamond fit, though, and if they do bid 4 spades, I am going to back in at 5 diamonds. I guess if he has ace 7 to diamonds and an ace, we'll make 6 also. Thanks, Kate. I appreciate the praise about the lessons. I definitely pour my heart and soul into those things. All right, he heard me. Fine. I actually have no defense also. I might not even be beating 4 spades, so let's just bid 5 diamonds here. I think it made it pretty clear to my partner that I really love hearts, but I have support for diamonds if we have both. I also have a lesson on this subject on transfers after one of a major double. I did one. It's all there in Gavin's Master Series. If you go to walpertbridge.com, right at the top, there's Gavin's Master Series. I list some buttons. I'll show you. Second. All right. Well, you want to double us? What am I gonna say? I have my bid. Okay. I feel like I have my bid. Probably. I might have entry problems though. I'm not gonna lie. I might have entry problems. Like I'm gonna go try and set up my hearts. I have an aces problem. Okay. I'm not gonna make this hand. But they might be making theirs. We're gonna get. We don't have a lot of defense. At most 2 hearts, a club, and a diamond. So the best case scenario is we're beating it down 1. I still have to try to get out. Oh, that was a good play. All right, so I got problems. I'm going to play a heart over. I can play club. I need to rough both my clubs and the dummy. So I think I'm going to cash the queen of clubs. Because if I play the king of diamonds now, they're going to duck it probably. And I'm worried. Pepsi's made a take a double of a heart. So he's got short hearts here. I think I need to play the club, go over to the heart, rough a club, and then lead the ace of hearts, and then either it'll cash or it won't. So I'm gonna try. If the hearts are 5-0, I'm gonna cry. But if they are not 5-0, then this should secure my down 1 here. Thank you. I have to rough low, risk getting over roughed here. Because if I rough king, alright. I'm going to lose the ace of trumps. There's not a lot I can do about that. All right, down one. We were getting 2 hearts in a club, but okay, phew. They didn't have 2 diamond losers. So they were going to make 4 spades on the hand. So that was still a good result. You saw how quickly I bid 5 diamonds and how I decided it very, very early that I was going to bid 5 diamonds. So even if it was wrong and they were going down 1 in 4 spades and I was going down 1 in 5 diamonds, I still wasn't going. Those type of hands, I kind of live with my decisions, and I wouldn't give myself such a hard time about it if I wouldn't think afterwards, oh, I should have passed 4 spades. I would just, I did what I thought was the right bid, and I made what I thought was the right bid, and move on. But it turned out to be right. Okay. All right. So they've opened 2 clubs strong. I could at least bid 2 diamonds to get a diamond lead. I think I'm going to bid 3 diamonds. It is a little out there. I'm vulnerable. I could go like 200, 500, 800, 1100, 1400. I could go 1400 down, but it's going to be pretty hard for them to do that. So I'm just going to take up the room. It's really like it could happen. I could get eaten alive here, but on the other hand, they got to know how to stop and double me. It's not easy to do that. And if I do buy a fit in diamonds from partner, then you know, they can't even get me for a number. So it has to be a perfect storm for me to go for a number. I mean, watch me go for a number. A couple weeks ago, I made some sick 1 diamond overcall, and the next thing I know, I'm getting doubled and feeling pretty foolish. This could work out really badly for me, but I'm. Any other vulnerability, I would be thrilled to bid 3 diamonds. Just red against white, maybe not. See, Warren's thinking about raising me. He thinks that my range for 3 diamonds is a little closer to his range for 3 diamonds. So he would never imagine that I only have 6 card suit. So yeah. So well, look, he jumped to 5. All right, Marty, tell me you don't have some balance hand that's just going to stop and double. You have a long major suit that you can't resist bidding 5. Thank you. All right, perfect. That off, out, done. Thank you. Job done. Do what you have to do. Whew. A little scary. Survived. You gotta live a little. It's so advantageous. The 2 club opener with competition, it's just so hard. They could be making 7. Right? They could be going down. They have no idea what's going on at this spot in the auction. Whereas if I just bid 2 diamonds, I take up 0 room. Yeah. So here we are. All right. Let's lead the king. Let's find out how many our partner has. Okay, that was a really good dummy. Please, if he roughs this trick, if he has a diamond void, they just are cold for 7 on this hand. Let's see what happens. Warren, you're going to play the 9 to tell me you have an even number. You're going to play the 2 so that. All right, so we got a cashing diamond. Okay, maybe we got a slow trick here. Is there some reason I need to shift to one suit or the other? Let's say he's got 6 hearts. If he's got 7 hearts, 1 diamond, 3 clubs and 2 spades, it's nothing going away. If he has 8 hearts and 1 diamond and 1 spade, that's just not happening. I'm just going to play diamond. I'm not going to pickle. I was just thinking about what tricks could go away. No trick can go away. That's what I was double checking. Okay, well done. They got to the room. So I pushed them there. Looks like they would have got there anyway. They had the bulk of the values. Well, how bad were we doing on this hand? How badly? We were going to lose 3, 2, 5, 8, 1100. So we were going for a tiny bit more than their slam. But to be fair, if they had a diamond void, they were making 7, and they didn't really have an opportunity to figure that out. Over 5 hearts past 6 hearts, so they could have made 7, and so we did risk losing 5 imps? No, 3 imps. 980 to 1100 is 120 is 3 imps. But on the flip side, they were very, very close to making 7. All right, Warren has shown a long, solid minor. He's got 7 solid of a minor. We play, what do we play? I got to remember our system here over. So I could pass, but it looks like they're going to cash 5 tricks in the other minor. He's got a long minor without anything outside, 7 card suit. We play 4 clubs as pass or correct. We play 4 diamonds as asking for shortness. So I can't leave it in no trump. I can't leave it in no trump, so I'm going to pull it out. The question is, do I bid 5 or 6? So if partner's got a singleton in a minor, then we're probably going to make 5 of our minor. If partner doesn't have a singleton in a minor, then we're off ace, king, ace. So is it right to play? He's probably got short hearts. I think I'm just going to sign off in 4. Although, look, the opponents could easily make 4 spades also. I feel like... So I can either bid 4 clubs pass or correct, or 5 clubs pass or correct. I think I'm just going to go low. I guess I'm going to be on play, so they won't be able to grab 2 spades necessarily. But anyway, we might even go down in 4. Pass or correct. I have a feeling he's going to bid 4 spades, but let's just see what... I mean my left-hand opponent, not my partner. My partner's got a long minor. No, I can't bring myself to bid 4 hearts. Yeah, maybe that's the right... Actually, yeah, 4 hearts might make. You're right. It could easily make, but... Yeah, maybe that was the right bid. Maybe I could bid 4 hearts. I don't even know if that's the play or not. I should ask. It probably is. It's a good point. Maybe I should have been thinking more about 4 hearts. Alright, it didn't matter. Phew. Okay. There you see our system, Warren. Summarize what we play over gambling. Warren convinced me to change our gambling to have only 7 cards necessarily, like not promise 8. And it's amazing. At first I was adamant. I'm like, no, gambling's got to have 8. And okay, sorry, it's my lead here. Well, usually after 1-0, 3-0, you're looking for a major, but I'm not going to not lead my 5-card suit. I'm going to lead my 10 diamonds here. Thanks, David. Appreciate it. I play with Beverly. I still not loves. Maybe she doesn't love playing with me anymore, but I still play with her a lot. Every day, every weekday. 25 years I've played with her. I guess I was supposed to give my partner a positive Smith there. I was a little caught in conversation. Nothing's going to matter on this hand. I fed them the diamond. They've got a running club suit. No, they're taking winning spade finesse. I like imps because imps you can just get away with this. You know, you just have a hand that the opponents just have a lot of tricks. If giving them that extra trick. throw a club. Maybe he'll forget how many clubs are out. So we have 3 more hands, I believe, in this set. We've been going for an hour. It's been going pretty quickly. I also prefer. I mean, I love both games. I like. I really. I do. I like both games. I like. Alfredo is one of my absolute. I look up to him in every way about his ethics, about his bridge playability, about his just genuine, unbelievably good guy. I can't say enough good things about Alfredo. We're talking about Alfredo Versace. He's a he when I was about 15 years old, I knew that he and his partner played a fancy system over 2 clubs, and must have been a little older. I must have been closer to 19 or 20 years old, and I knew that Alfredo with Lorenzo, they played some fancy thing over 2 clubs that I wanted to learn how to do, and so I went up to him at the Phoenix Nationals. Must have been about 2002, somewhere around there, and I asked him. I'm like, hey, can you give me? Can I see your system notes for what you play over 2 clubs? And he says, sure, hold on. And I guess you can have. And he goes to his room and he comes back and he gives me a system notes. He says, here, just take my whole system. And he gave me a system book, all in Italian, but this thick. With his entire system. These guys who are best bridge players in the world, and they're winning in part because of their system. So sorry, before let me just do I bid 3 clubs or not. They've been unusual to know, so they have hearts and diamonds here. I have a club fit for my partner, but I've got a Yarborough and we're vulnerable, so I'm just gonna pass. So these guys are like they're at the top of the world. They compete with Americans. I was Canadian at the time, so maybe that helped a little bit. So they're competitive with the Americans for world championships, and the fact that he was incredibly willing, like just here, take my system, no problem. It just meant so much to me at the time. I learned so much bridge from his system notes. I can't describe how much of a better bridge player I am because of just learning why the Italians played. They play some of the most amazing system imaginable, and not that I play all their system anymore, but honestly, seeing the way that their system worked. Really opened my eyes to what problem they were trying to solve in each of the auctions and why they played what they played, and it was absolutely like that changed my life as a bridge player. Honestly, Alfredo, I don't know if he knows that or he doesn't know that, but it really made a massive difference. Sorry, I'm 39. I will be 40 in September. And I've been playing with Beverly since I was about 14 or 15 years old. This is not going to be much to the play of this hand. So we've got 1 hand left. I don't know what that 5 was. I'm just playing a card. Probably should have played the 4. Something in the middle. All right. So after I'm done playing, I'm gonna try and connect a Zoom with Warren, and then I'm gonna try and connect that Zoom with this stream. If it works or it doesn't work, we'll find out later. I've never really done it on the fly. I have broadcast a Zoom before with Rob, so I have done it before, but it. Is there anything that survived in my system that he plays? Actually, not very much, to be honest with you. No, I've kind of dumbed down my system over the years. I just at some point decided it was not worth it to play things that took memory work and kind of pulled them out of my system. I still play a handful of systems that need memory work, but they play a lot of stuff that's just very much just for this specific situation. That it's just not the way my brain doesn't work very well in that way. I don't connect with that. I can't remember a lot of system, and it weighs on me when I'm trying. I don't have the. I need all my energy conserved for taking tricks, counting hands. Yeah. Well, they had a lot of things that were like similar in different auctions, but just slightly different, and those are the things that kill me the most. Like when it's like, oh, I have to remember, oh, why is it different here? Oh, that like those little details are tough for me. I love the stuff that they played. I mean, at the time, Vincent and I played two diamond openers, 18-19 balanced. So we had a lot of symmetry with what they did. We trusted what they were at the top of the world, and you could clearly see their bidding was for people who played standard was just a step above everybody else. So we looked up to them. All right. So here I'm not good enough to game force. I have to bid a spade. I don't really have a good way of getting out. If partner bids a no trump, I'm gonna retreat to clubs. I can't do it by bidding two clubs. Oh, whoa, hello. Okay, so partner's got a 18-19 balanced, or he's got an unbalanced hand. Warren and I play 3 no trump, asks for shortness. It's funny, this came up yesterday and it's going to come up again today, and I'm going to be doing a video on it. So I can bid 3 no trump and ask him for shortness. If he tells me he has short clubs, I'm actually not thrilled. I guess if he's got short clubs, I would need clubs to break. If he has the king of clubs, then I ace queen of spades, king of clubs is 9, and the ace of diamonds is 13. So that's the hand. If he's got balanced, I'm probably better off, because if he's got the king of clubs. But anyway, so I'm gonna bid 3 no trump, asking for shortness, or I could just Q bid 4 clubs. I'm going to bid 3 no trump, asking for shortness. So let's see what happens. If he says no, then I'm going to get pretty excited here. Because if he's balanced, I could easily see slam. I just ace queen of spades, ace of diamonds, and then either the king of clubs. The king, that would be ideal, but so he balanced low. So he has short clubs. So now I know he's only got about 14 high cards or 15 high cards, maybe 16, because he wouldn't have 18 plus a singleton for his bid. So he's got 15 or 16 points with singleton clubs. So let's see. If I give him 15 or 16 points, do I have a slam? Ace queen of spades is 6. Ace of hearts is 10. Ace of diamonds is 14. And we're getting close to slam, but that's going to need clubs to break. What about queen of diamonds 2? I don't think it's going to work so well here. I don't think it's going to work so well with a singleton club. I think that because we only have an 8-card spade fit, roughing out the clubs and getting back to my hand is just not going to work well. I think I'm going to sign off. That's not what I was looking for, so I'm just going to bid 4 spades. And it's weird because you'd think short clubs would be good opposite this hand, but we're a trump short. If I had a 5th spade, I would have a mountain of a hand. But yeah, okay, good. Interesting hand. So the fact that he's led a heart means that a diamond is more likely onside. It's more likely that the ace of diamonds is onside, but I think I'm going to stick in the queen of hearts anyhow, because if they do win the king, they have to take their diamond. It's similar to the heart finesse, and if Pepsi does have the king of hearts, I think he would lead a heart now, because we've had a slam invitational auction. So I'm going to play the queen of hearts. See what happens. All right, nice. That's a good start. So now I can go. I've got still work to do here, because if I have to set up my clubs. I could go ace of clubs, club rough. This is going to be a hard hand. There's a lot to this hand. Ace of clubs, club rough. So I've got 2 heart tricks. The ace of clubs is 3. Ace king of spades is 5. I need 5 more tricks. I can rough 2 clubs in dummy and rough 2 hearts in my hand. That's 4. So I really am going to need the clubs to set up. So what if I go take a club finesse? Is that better than ace of clubs, club ruff? Ace of spades, spade to the king, club ruff? This is a hard hand. So I could go ace of clubs, club ruff. Ace of spades, spade to the king, club ruff. But if the clubs don't break, yeah. But then I still have chances because I could still ruff 2 hearts in my hand, and then I'm going that route. Ace of clubs, club ruff. Ace of spades. Spade. That didn't work out very well. Alright, king of spades. I don't think I'm going to make this hand anymore, but let's ruff a club. I'm glad I finessed that heart first round. My clubs are good, but that doesn't really help me much. I can ruff a heart. I know Pepsi's got the king of hearts, so 7. I'm dead to rights, though. I ruff a heart, play the queen of clubs, pitching a diamond. I could still make it if the ace of diamonds is on side, I guess, but it's not likely. What has Pepsi showed up with so far? The jack of clubs, the king of hearts is 4, the queen jack of spades is 7. He could still have the ace of diamonds if he's got nothing else in diamonds, but it's not likely. All right, whatever. I'm going to ruff a heart, and I'm going to lead the queen of clubs. Maybe I should just lead a diamond and duck it. No, I'm going to lead the queen of clubs, because if the ace of diamonds is on side, I'm going to feel pretty stupid about going down. So I can't go down. No, I can't make it anyway. So I probably could have saved a trick here. But with the 4-1 Trump break, it's funny. I was busy worrying about slam, and then Trump went 4-1, and then, yeah. Maybe if I'd hooked the club, honestly, if I hooked the club, I would have made this hand. I could have made this hand. It doesn't matter here. If Pepsi's got both cards, and then he doesn't have both. All right, I could have made one more there. I might have been able, but I was not gonna make it. What happened? Did other people make it? Somebody stopped or what happened? Somebody made 4. How did you make it? Okay, guys. Thank you. What did they do? Oh, that's our set. Okay, all right then. Okay, one sec. I'll find more boards. Okay, I'll find more boards. Okay. What were we just playing? We were just playing the 1998 Spingold, I believe. Nico versus Bays. I think we just did this session 4, maybe. Yeah, we just did this. Let's do session 3. Okay. All right. Well, oh, sorry. I was gonna see how he made it. So it went heart lead. He stuck in the queen. Ace of hearts throwing a diamond. I could have done that. Club, and he just finessed the club. Okay. Well, that could have been right. Yeah. Man, that was well done. Okay, that's why he was in the finals of the Spingold. All right, I've got a pretty good hand. I'm too good to just invite. I'm gonna game force, and so I'm gonna bid 2 diamonds first on my way here to spades. He's got a balance minimum here. He could have a singleton diamond the way we play. If he's 5-3-1-4, he might bid 2-0. We play that rebidding our major promises 6, so if he doesn't have 6 now, but my choice is to bid 3 spades now or 4 spades to establish the spade suit. I'm just going to bid 4. If he does have 18-19, then maybe he'll bid again. So 2-0 trump by him shows either a minimum like 11-13 or 18-19. Even if he's got 18-19, yeah, if he's got 18-19, I guess it's pretty easy to visualize slam. King of diamonds, king, queen of spades, ace of clubs. That's 12 points. So maybe I should have even gone slower for that reason. King, queen of spades, ace of clubs, king of diamonds. That's 12 points. All right, he's got an interesting play problem here. This is a hand where it looks like it might be easier to set up my hand. But in order to set up my hand, he's going to need diamonds to break and spades to break. And I guess, so diamond of the ace, yeah, he's not even good. Yeah, so he could win the spade in his hand, diamond of the ace, diamond rough it, spade over, diamond rough it. And now if spades are 3-2 and diamonds are 3-2, he's good. Because the spades will all be gone and the diamonds will be set up. But if one of them doesn't break, then he's dead to rights. But it looks to me what other they've done well to lead trumps. Okay, well now he's chosen to not go that route. That's a weird. Let's see what happens here. That makes no sense. What he's doing, using the jack of spades there. I guess it doesn't matter. Oh, he wanted a rough. It does make some sense. He wants the rough high. King of spades, spade to dummy. That's his only play now. He is taking that route. King of spades, spade to dummy. You can't afford to play a heart now, because they can just tap the dummy and that'll really end his chances. I don't see what it was left to think about on this hand. It feels like he's just gotta play king of spades, spade to my hand. The diamonds will set up. Like what other tricks can he take? If he plays a heart, he's gonna take. He's hoping to take 5 spade tricks and 2 club tricks for 7. Follow suit. Oh yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, why didn't? He screwed himself by playing the jack of spades at trick 1. Are the diamonds not set up right now? Yeah. I don't understand what he was thinking when he played the jack of spades. Sorry, I'm a little slow. Sometimes doing 2 things. Okay, so there you go. He says he misclicked and he survived. The 9 of spades fell doubleton. That was lucky. He's putting more energy into this than I would have. I would have hit the claim button a long time ago. Thank you for my 11 tricks. Or I guess at this stage, he can safely finesse the club if he wants. There you go. Okay. Two rounds of hearts would make it harder. With the king of clubs on side, there's nothing that they could do, because if we could always take 7 spade tricks by roughing 2 hearts and dummy, 2 clubs is 9, and the ace of diamonds is 10. So you can't beat 4 on that hand. But if the king of clubs was offside, then 2 rounds of hearts would beat the hand. Alright, I don't really feel like I should be bidding 2 hearts in this hand. It could be right, though. Maybe I could have done it. This is another hand that I probably would have preempted if my partner was a passed hand. I could bid 2 hearts. I have 8 losers in my hand here. Yeah, it's possible that defending 1-0 is not going to work out, but yeah, I'm just going to pass. It's close. Okay, so it didn't really matter. Alright, so I'm going to lead the jack of hearts. I'm not going to try to randomly lead a diamond and try to hit my partner. Ooh. Go back and lead a low heart. Top of an interior sequence, so this is just kind of a standard card to lead. Worried like if there's king queen on my right. So what did he play under the jack queen? So he's going to give me count on this card. So he's got a doubleton, 7-3 doubleton, or he's got 7-8-9 third, or obviously he could have a singleton. Either way, I'm not playing another heart. I'm going to win this ace of clubs. I'm going to try and get my partner in. Let's see, they declare as the king of hearts and the king of clubs is 6. The king, queen, jack of diamonds. It doesn't really. I'm going to actually not try to get my partner in. I'm going to just play back a club, and they could have the rest of the tricks. They could have the rest of the tricks. No. Well, whatever. I'm going to play. What did they open? They opened a club. Yeah, I'm just going to play a club. I just felt like I wasn't going to beat this hand. I don't think that my partner has... so partner had the king of spades. So they're going to get... did I block them? No, they can take all their tricks. They're going to take, yeah, alright, 10 tricks. 4 clubs, 4 diamonds, and 2 tricks. And it didn't matter. Nothing about this hand mattered. Good point. He couldn't have a singleton. Yeah, thank you. That's a very good point. All right, we won. What do we win? Which one did we win a swing from now on these last 2 boards? This one. Sorry. Okay. Yeah, that's the real risk in bidding 2 hearts. Is if you double, I'm vulnerable, so it's pretty easy for them to just get a number against 2 hearts. If lefty doubles to say they have a good hand, righty's like, okay. In fact, that's probably what would have happened on the hand. All right, he's super accepted. This looks like it's going to be a pretty boring hand for us, and in general, because it's a passed hand. The chances he might bid again here. Okay. It's taxing playing this long and talking for this long. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. I'm gonna lead my Doubleton. Hopefully get a rough. That's what I'm. He thought over 4 hearts, so he was actually thinking about slam. So when your opponents are like contemplating slam in any way, it's always right. It's at imps. It's always going to be right to make a lead to that you're going to try to develop a ruff. That's the only way you're going to beat game. If your opponents are thinking about slam and they stop in game, the only way you're gonna beat them is by getting a ruff. Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. All right, so they're going to make... He has all the rest of the tricks. Plus... Oh, no, yeah. We get it. We get a club. All right, both tables bid slam in the other match. How did they do it? 2-no, 3 diamonds, 4 clubs, super accept, 4 diamonds, interest, double, 4 hearts, 5 hearts, 6 hearts. That was Mexroth and Rodwell. The other one, they psyched a diamond in third chair. Paul Soloway, not psych, he wanted a diamond lead. It went double, 3 diamonds preempt, 3 hearts, free bid, pass, 4 diamonds, pass, 5 clubs, pass. Okay. Well, they both bid slam. One of them was all by themselves, and one of them was with some help with the opponent's preempting. Okay, a diamond, 2 spades. I've got a 10-card fit. I don't really think about this. I've got a pretty good hand, a 10-card fit. Let's just go. More furthering the preempt examples. He's going to double back. Yeah, he did have a mountain of a super accept. He had ace king. He had just prime 11, 20, but like 5 card support, and yeah. All right. Well, we're not. This one looks like it's not going to work out that well for my furthering the preempt. Yeah, I mean, whatever. I don't know whether it's plus. I know that I have great success by making the bid, but by bidding 4 spades on hands like this, where the opponents haven't finished bidding. Like they're gonna bid over it. They're gonna make mistakes that don't get into. You can't just look at a deal at what happens, or even you can't even just. You can't look at all the dummy. You can't even simulate it because opponents make mistakes. When you bid 4 spades, you're making your opponents have to make a high level decision with limited information, and so they're just not always going to get it right. If they like, well, something fell. I don't know what it was. Yeah, so there's equity in these bids. Whether you can't just say whether you're going to go 500 or 800. They're also going to bid. So really important. Anyway, it turned out to be a good sacrifice, so they were making 4 hearts. It might not have been a good sacrifice if there was a diamond ruff, but they have to be able to get the diamond ruff. Obviously, on the ace of diamonds lead, if they had a diamond ruff, it would have been easy. What did he lead? The king of diamonds? Oh, he wasn't so easy. He actually led his singleton and didn't find the ruff. No, what happened? What happened to trick 1 on the sand? Didn't they lead diamonds? Oh, he just didn't find the ruff. All right. Not so obviously. Yeah, he just thought it was Queen Jack Doubleton and 8 Doubleton. I mean, I understand why he did what he did. It could have been a Doubleton 8 of diamonds. I don't think they play Polish leads. Like if it is Doubleton 8 of diamonds, then playing the diamond next could be fatal, right? If Warren has Ace Queen 6 of spades or just Ace 6 of spades, what'll happen there? Let me get my overcall in here with my 9 count. Um, uh, if Declare has Queen Jack of diamonds and you can go Ace King of diamonds and diamond, Warren Ace Queen 6 of spades, he'll ruff high, draw trumps, and use the diamond to throw away a loser. The others were also in 4 spades double, or at least one was. They only bid 3 with my hand, the Polish. And at the other table, yeah, they went 1 spade overcall and they preempted with my hand. And they got to slam off the Ace King of Hearts. Alright, nothing doing here. I have diamonds covered here, so we might have some defense. Well, I know I'm going to take 7 tricks, right? Like I'm not going to like go for more than 800. It's not really like they're not going to go down in game, and I'm going to go at most 800. So I didn't feel that gutsy. All right, let me give him a positive signal here. So he's led 3rd best. So I know that Declare's got 2 hearts. What happened? I didn't see what heart he played. Okay, sorry. I don't need to play the 10. I can win this. What's going on? Is it possible that I need to shift to Ace of diamonds and a diamond on this hand? So at this stage, whatever diamond's going to go away. It's weird that he didn't play low at trick 1. If he's got King Doubleton diamonds, then there's no urgency for me to play diamonds. Warren won the Ace of Spades. It feels like I ought to take the Ace of diamonds, but if he's 7, how'd this bidding go? Sorry, so let's just recap here. He bid a spade showing 5 or more spades, went 2 hearts past 4 spades. So he's got King, Queen, Jack, 7th of spades. He's probably got the King of clubs, King, Jack, 6th of spades. If he's got 6 spades, we're just going to beat it. Can it be right for me to play a club? If partner's got the King of clubs and Declare's got the King of diamonds, can it be right for me to play a heart? He's going to throw away a loser. Why wouldn't he just duck at trick 1? He just assumed I had the king. I'm leaning Ace of diamonds. It just seems so weird that Pepsi didn't play low at trick 1. Like if he had 2 little diamonds and queen and a heart, he would have played low for sure, right? So I know he doesn't have 2 little diamonds. Maybe the Ace of diamonds just can't be right. Maybe I've got to lead a heart. He's going to throw a diamond, and then he's going to lead a diamond, and I can pop up with the ace. I could lead a heart. I think that's the right approach. I don't think we could have 2 cashing diamonds. We could have 1 cashing diamond. I still think he would have played low. I'm playing a heart. Unless partner's got void and diamonds, that's the one. Oh, what if partner's got a void and diamonds? That's when I'm gonna desperately need to. So that would be if declare 6, 4, 2, 1. That's possible. Partner has a diamond void. Pepsi just wanted to win the ace of hearts. He had no losers. He just wanted to win the ace of hearts and play trumps. That would be a reason why he would have not ducked. He would be afraid that we'd shift to a singleton diamond or doubleton diamond, and that's his only way to go down. I'm going that route. Ace of diamonds. Give my partner a rough. Come on. Show out, Warren. He did not show out. He also played the 8. I just don't think that Pepsi has doubleton diamond, doubleton heart. I don't see how that's even in the ballpark. He would just always have finesse, so he doesn't have that. So does he have King Jack third of diamonds? He might. But that's irrelevant. I think at this stage he has King Jack doubleton of hearts. Why did Warren play the 8 of diamonds though? 8. He has King 8 third of diamonds. King 8 third of diamonds. Then I need to play a heart. So if he's got a stiff diamond. Alright, so, okay. Alright. That's where I was leaning to. That it couldn't. It was the only possible holding in diamonds was doubleton king. That's what I felt like unless he had 4 of them. Singleton. So he could have played low at trick 1. I wonder why he didn't do that. Low at trick 1, I would have had 2 possible ways to go wrong if he played low at trick 1. I could stick in the 10 of hearts, the hand is over, he's going to make it. Or I could win the king of hearts. By the way, I hate my agreement that I play with Warren in this spot. That we lead low from 3 little in this spot. It just like getting hands like this is so hard. Right, is so hard. It's a Warren thing. All right, 1 spade. We play that we only lead high from 4 little in that spot. Where we bid and raise the suit. Leading high shows 4 little, and I don't. I meant the 9 of hearts is suit preference. Alright, I'm going to promise 6. But also, if I win the king of hearts and I don't cash the ace of diamonds at trick 2, then he also would make it. So I don't know. If that was bizarre that he didn't hook the heart. All right, so his 4 spades is just fast arrival, weak hand. He has no interest in slam. He could easily have a doubleton spade in this auction because I promised 6. In fact, he's often going to have a doubleton spade in this auction. Okay, 10 of diamonds. What's leads? So I have a heart loser. I have a club loser at least. I have a second club loser that I got to deal with. And honors. Okay. So I better go up ace. Although no, if they take a diamond rough, I should be okay anyway. I'm gonna because I'll be able to use the ace of diamonds on the 9 of hearts. Diamond rough, heart through. I'll only go down if spades are 4-1. The king of hearts is offside. Whereas if I go up with the ace of diamonds and play the queen of clubs, they're going to win the ace. They're going to play king of diamonds, diamond. I'm going to rough with the 10. I'm going to play king of clubs and rough a club with the 8. Yeah, so if I play low, I'm going to play low. King Jack 6 of diamonds, diamond rough. heart through. No, okay, I'm going up with the ace. Final decision here is that I'm not risking the diamond rough. I'm gonna just win this. I'm gonna play the queen of clubs and see what happens. Um, it's gonna go diamond over, jack of diamonds. Okay. He leaves a low diamond. I'm just gonna shake a heart. Okay. 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 So now I gotta sit. Warren, I will send you a Zoom link. I gotta open Zoom. So I'm gonna patch you guys into my conversation with Warren now as we go over the boards. Just give me a second, and let me get that signed into Zoom. Okay, let's see if I shift to this other screen. Okay. Let me copy. Invite Warren. Sorry. A lot of steps, but I think this should work. I'm gonna have to switch the audio. Getting the audio working is going to be the hard part here. All right, I go admit. Hey, 1 second. I can't hear you, but I need to just like 2 minutes to get my patch you in, which is not it's not automatic. So 1 second. Okay. All right. Yes. I think I've got our voices into the broadcast now. It's just a matter of getting our faces, but we might not. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to manage that or not. 1 second. View. There. This is what I got to do. Is view. Is just a gallery, and I don't see our videos though. I don't know where we are. All right, so I guess we're going to have to just go with the audio. You guys cannot see us, but you can hear us talking about the boards. Oh, there's Warren's. Let me just minimize it. I see your video. Is my video on? No.
No,
Because I'm no
no.
because I'm capturing it with I don't have a way forward. Okay, so sorry. You guys are just gonna have to hear us, and that'll be that, and you won't be able to see it. So yeah, let's go over the boards anyway. Don't worry about what so just so everybody that's watching knows, I'm gonna be talking with Warren. I'm not gonna be interacting with any of the comments or anything. We're just gonna go over the boards as we normally do, and that'll be that. So thank you, everybody. Okay. I gotta
So
delete
Gavin,
one.
I have a question. Are you going to be able to, do I need to pull up the screen with the boards on it?
I
You're
know I
not
can
going to
share.
be able to screen share.
I can share my screen with you. Yeah, there.
Yeah,
If you want, there.
there we go. Great.
Okay. Oh, and that
Perfect.
fixed. I now I see that fixed your video, but it didn't fix my video. So I gotta turn off. Whatever. Too late. The video is not gonna come. So, all right. So let's go over these boards first. This second set because it'll be easier than. Can I make this even bigger?
Okay.
No, not really. Yeah, I guess I can make it bigger. But oh no, it's not working. So yeah. So yes, this I mean, was pretty clean. There was not a lot going on, at least in the second set. I thought the most interesting hand was in the first set, the hand that I asked you for shortness, and you said you had singleton club. This set, was there anything here that was worth the misclick on the first board?
Well, all we need to know is that because I have the ace of diamonds as an entry and the ace of spades and jack of spades as entries, and I need to get to the diamond ace and rough. That's once. Get to
Yeah,
the spade ace, rough again. That's twice, and get to the jack of spades. I'm supposed to win it in my hand. Play the diamond of the ace, spade to the jack. Oh, it's diamond to the ace, rough a diamond, spade to the jack, rough a diamond, spade to
yeah,
the ace,
exactly. I
close.
mean, the
Boom.
other option, so that line of play works when diamonds are 3-2, and um,
Spades are 3-2.
when spades are 3-2, because they let a trump. If they didn't lead a trump, then you had an alternate line of play, which was just to rough two cards and dummy and take a club finesse. I don't know what's better. If they let, like, let's say they led, like, if they let a club, you'd win it and you try to rough two cards and dummy instead of worrying about both suits breaking, because you could take seven spades, ace queen of clubs is 9, and the ace of diamonds is 10. But once they let a trump, you kind of had no choice but to get at the line.
Right.
Yeah.
And the Trump lead makes it a little bit more likely that Trump are splitting, in my opinion. They
That,
tend to lead Trump when
yeah.
they're
Well,
3-2.
oh, I mean, well, they would have led from four little trumps as well, but
Yeah, we might have. He might have.
okay.
So that's all. That's the only thing that happened on that board.
Yeah, right. Sorry. So okay. So the next one was nothing 3-0. Yeah.
No, the next one, yeah, okay, so nothing to talk about.
Well, this one, just how would we bid it our way? I mean, it's a pretty
Well,
tough slam to get
the
to.
first thing is just I want to point out, if I had slightly longer diamonds, I if I had longer diamonds or better diamonds, I
You
might
would
have
have made a
doubled
lead
three
directing
diamonds.
double. Yeah, yeah. No, I don't like making a lead directing double there because you'd be just as happy if I led a club as a diamond. Like you want me leading my natural minor against 3-0 trump. You don't want me. You don't want to talk me towards a diamond lead unless it's a slam hand. Then you would want to talk me towards a diamond lead, but you don't think it's a slam hand. It just went past 2-0. So yeah,
Right, and the question in our methods is, would we open East as 2-0 Trump? So he's got 20,
really nice
but
20 count. But
but
yeah,
he's
I
got
think
like a massive 20 count.
you're not good enough to open two clubs. Yeah, and I would never open it one heart. You don't have a way forward if you open a heart. So yeah, I think you're kind of boxed into 2-0 with that hand.
Right. So then the question is there a better bid than four heart? There are two questions. Is there a better bid than over three diamonds than four hearts? And even if East does bid four hearts, is West good enough to bid again? But there's no bid over three diamonds that says, well, I have like a helpful running side suit or anything like that. I
There's
don't
no
three
good way to
spades
bid
doesn't
this hand. Three spades would have said I've got good. The way we play, we would super accept to a long suit, right? That's what you'd be trying to like. You'd be showing a source of tricks when you super accept.
a source
Right.
of tricks. And
So
this
we
is not
couldn't.
really a
No, it doesn't. It does. It's funny. You see how Mexroth and Rabo. I don't know what their methods were, but they were the ones that opened 2-0. They bid four clubs as a super accept with that East hand. I don't know meaning what that meant or what, but and so now West got to make a last train. Double. I don't know what their methods here are pretty obscure. I don't really know what. It's funny because it doesn't. I don't. It does. It's not what I would do in either one of these. Like they went four clubs, four diamonds, and went double. They didn't redouble to show the ace. Maybe he was concerned with declaring the hand. right? He didn't redouble to show the ace, and I feel like if my partner last trained and I had this East hand's, I guess not having a source of tricks makes East hand a little bit worse. You'd almost rather have one fewer. You would rather have one fewer heart and a fourth spade, right? Because that fourth spade could be an extra trick, but the fifth heart only matters because partner doesn't have the queen of hearts.
Right. I wonder if four clubs is a super accept or a psych. I don't even know. Um, and I think that my guess is they bid four hearts because given that they open all 11 counts and a lot of tens, um, if you think your partner has the queen of hearts or the queen jack of hearts, there are not too many hands where you're going to make slam. It just turns out that he happens to have only two spades and two diamonds, which is magical. So that you could pitch. I mean, partner has like the perfect hand for you of two spades and two diamonds, so you don't have a diamond loser. Um, maybe Mexroff just thought he had done enough by bidding four clubs. Of course, you and I would redouble in that situation to
Yeah, yeah.
say
Even
we have
wrong
we have
siding it. Yeah, even wrong siding the contract, we would still redouble.
we would always
Uh,
redouble.
yeah.
So our auction, I think our auction would start the same way it did at our table: two no, three diamonds, four hearts, and it's and it's up to West to decide that that's worth another bid, and
I think West End is huge in the
it's pretty
context of the
good.
auction. Yeah, like Ace King Jack Four is about as good as you can have, and yeah, I would
I mean,
definitely.
you could
Well,
certainly uh, peep five clubs, which tells partner where you live, and then let partner decide. Of course, so if it goes two no, three diamonds, four hearts, five clubs, East bids six hearts immediately.
yeah, right. It's funny
Right?
that
I mean,
yeah,
he could bid five diamonds, but he's always bidding six hearts over the five club try.
he bid five hearts, asking for a diamond control. I think he did that because he wanted to he wanted to stop. He didn't want to squeal to the opponents whether clubs or spades was going to be the right suit to lead, but if it wasn't diamonds, like if you bid five clubs, he might have talked the opponents into a working spade lead or something. Maybe I don't know. It's like why didn't he just bid five clubs? It's weird. Like, right?
No, I think he did because it was. I think you're right. That he's worried about diamonds.
Yeah. Well, but five clubs is going to get you the diamond cubit also, right? So
Good,
I don't know. So I don't
good.
know. So whatever. Trying to
We
figure out
don't
what
we don't know
Mixoff
that
and
about
Rodwell
this
do.
man, but yeah,
Exactly.
I think uh, West has to give more consideration over four hearts than to. I think he passed quickly, and I don't think he thought about it long enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Agreed. Yeah. All right, then the next one was just whatever. It was interesting. We were talking about why Pepsi got this wrong, not getting the rough. He was worried you had Queen Jack Doubleton, and then if you did have Queen Jack Doubleton, then it was going to be imperative that he got a heart shift through because he couldn't even go Ace King of Diamonds Diamond uppercut because he knew you could like if you had Ace Queen Six. Let's say you had Ace Queen Six of Spades and Queen Jack Doubleton of Diamonds. They could just take two clubs, a heart, and two diamonds. But if they try going diamond diamond uppercut, you could just rough ace of spades, play queen of spades, spades a dummy, and throw away your heart loser. So, yeah. So I'm not sure. It looked like so weird that they didn't find the diamond rough, but at the same time, yeah, it made sense why he didn't.
Right. And though it's an obvious play, I can't show them the two of diamonds.
Yeah, you have to keep the two diamonds exactly.
If I play the two of diamonds at trick one, then he could play a low diamond back at trick two.
Yeah, well, he
I
would
mean,
just know.
simple.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, exactly.
He would
He
know.
wouldn't. He wouldn't want to do that, but just because he wants to get the heart through in case you had Queen Doubleton. But yeah, oh yeah, he would either way. Yeah, yeah, right. He would play a low diamond back. You're right, especially if you had two spades. Yeah, but yes, with one spade, he could go Ace, King of Diamonds, low diamond back, club over, Ace of Diamonds, diamond rough, and then they could just wait.
No, I think it would go diamond to the king, low diamond, and if he plays the four of diamonds, his partner should play. Uh, he could play. He could
Ace
cash
of
the ace.
clubs, ace of clubs, and a club back. He knows that his partner's got the king of
I
clubs. As long as
think he play the. I think he could. I think he could rough the diamond. No, I think what he would do is he would rough the diamond, cash the ace of spades, and play the queen of hearts.
Well, on this hand, sure, sure, but I was thinking about what to do when you also needed to get a heart through. Like, let's say you had queen
Oh
and a heart,
yeah, yeah,
and he had the king jack. Then the defense goes diamond to the king, low diamond back, ruff, ace of clubs, club to the king, heart, and they have to do that
yes,
before you knock out the diamond. Yeah, so
yes, exactly.
yeah, yeah, good job hiding the two.
Well,
Okay,
it was automatic, but
yeah.
I'm just pointing it out for our audience.
This one I thought was really so. I got to be honest. I cannot stand our agreement that we lead low from three little. It rubs me the wrong way every time it comes up. Like this hand, I was gonna have no idea what to do if he played low at trick one, right? I was just
Well,
completely guessing.
I would be okay if we play that 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 we lead high from three in an auction where we've most likely have three. Does that make sense?
Well, like so, you're talking about specifically when we raise an overcall or raise a five card major, like
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
okay,
most
because
of the time with four, I'm going to jump, right?
yeah, right. In general, you're not gonna have four very often. So this situation is just so important that we get that I know which way to go. I like this
Or do you
hand.
want to
If he plays low
do
at
you want to
trick
play?
one,
Yeah,
I have to win the king of hearts and cash the ace of diamonds. Right, that's a really
yes,
hard defense, right? Like it's
yes.
not it's that's both not putting in the ten of hearts and then cashing the ace of diamonds. Like I mean, if you leave the nine of hearts, telling me you don't like hearts, now I know there's urgency that there's a discard coming, so I can look at my singleton spade and say, okay, I know he's got queen and like I probably would have stuck in the ten of hearts to be completely honest with you if he played low.
So, do you want to play just play high from three or four little and not
Yeah,
worry about the
yeah. If we can come up with a reason for the count, that the count could also matter. That maybe that sometimes with we have a special exception. That's fine. But I think in general, let's just go attitude when we've supported our partner. So if you lead high, it's just always going to be I don't have a higher honor. It's going to make this situation just like in situations like this so much. I was dreading the play at trick one. Like
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
So
I'll
yeah.
do that.
Okay.
I'll do that. It's interesting. There's a hand where you made in the first set where you made a diamond shift where I led a club from five to the eight, and I wanted to lead the eight, and I had ace queen double to the diamonds, and
Yeah, yeah.
I led the deuce to give you count. So we'll talk
Well,
about that
yeah.
one too.
Let's. I gotta find. I don't. So there's nothing
Well,
else. This last
it'll
hand.
come up.
Yeah, but this last
It'll
hand
come.
was not. There was nothing here. But so I have to find out. It's not here. So I have to go back to like recent hands. Where are we? So where do we start today? We started today at board. Is this today?
I think we played.
Yeah,
Did we
this
play
is today. This is it.
16 boards?
Yeah,
Did we play
30.
16 boards? Go to board
Yeah.
16.
No, we started
Before.
with no. This is.
It's not in reverse order.
Oh, could it be in reverse order? So
It usually is.
no. So this is from yesterday. Yesterday.
Go to
Where
board
are we?
16. I'm telling you. No, just
Oh,
try
oh,
to see
yeah,
if it,
yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, I'm with you. So,
it's a
no,
reverse
50.
order. Yeah,
No, but 55.
yeah.
We started with board 49, so let's go back.
Oh,
Oh, because
oh. So then
we also played more boards. It's counting the more recent ones. So we started with board 49. Here we go. We're good now. Okay. Yeah, this was the first board we played where I preempted, you raised, and then it was just a nothing hand.
yes, I noticed he claimed the over trick
Yeah, he
that
claimed prematurely. Yeah, he did. He claimed prematurely. He claimed
we
no.
had
He gave
we
us a trick though. Oh, he didn't claim give us a trick. Yeah, yeah. But anyway, it would have come to him. So we cashed
well,
our
of course,
one leg.
the
Yeah,
hearts break and
yeah.
whatever.
It's funny
Um,
they made six all the tricks at another table because they didn't lead a diamond. They shook the
you
diamond
don't need a
and
diamond.
you shake the
can take
diamond
all
on
the
the heart
tricks.
and then you can guess the spade for the extra trick.
Right, right, which is pretty easy.
Okay, so here, this is
Could we go
three.
back to that board just for 1 second? Let me see
Yeah,
that board.
sure.
Okay, keep going. We can get going. Let's go to the next one.
It's funny. So both tables led a club with my hand. I mean, they had different auctions. I don't know. It seems so completely normal to lead a heart from my 10-9 fourth rather than a club from Queen Jack fourth. I mean, yeah, I was blown away. But one of them was like it was a Polish club. I think like just a little weird. The one was that was our table. So the one table. Um, no, this what's going on here?
You're on the wrong
Ah,
board.
Yeah, no, because I see, because I couldn't go to the other, I can't go to other tables for the previous boards. Oh, that's pretty annoying.
But they did both. This board 50. Yeah, they did. Um, except it doesn't show up as 50. It shows up as
Board 20 now.
yeah, it
Yeah, here
shows
it
up
is.
as 21. Yeah, they're all going to add to 71 for some reason. But the yeah, no, I noticed that. I noticed because we won 10 imps because no one else made the lead.
Yeah, so at one
Uh,
table it was a Polish club, two diamonds forcing, two no, three no. Okay, so that one I don't see why that auction is exactly the same as our auction. I mean, you know it's a balanced hand, balanced minimum hitting on your right. So yeah, maybe a club is right. It's more practical. I was just thinking I don't want to like blow tricks. Like I might just be feeding them the. I guess if you know there's a six card diamond suit hitting on your left, then I can see that you know that there's a little bit more urgency to like get your suit set up right now, and so that in that sense the club suit might be the a more appropriate. Or like, but our auction it could have just been like a balanced hand opposite a balanced hand, and it just seemed a little weird to just first of all Queen Jack fourth. It's like you're gonna blow tricks as also. So if it's like a touch and go game, I don't know. It didn't seem so panicky because I didn't know about the diamond suit. But it's true that when he bids two diamonds, showing a diamond suit in a game force, there's a different level of urgency on the lead to find your source of tricks right away. And in that case, clubs is obviously the more likely source of tricks than hearts. So that's why they
right.
did it. And the other table was weird. Yes, all the way open to four card major exactly. So that was now when a spade two diamonds. So now you're just leading between two unbid suits, and now I would for sure lead a club. So there's like no reason to lead a heart once in this auction. A spade two diamonds. Now there's suits on both sides. That I would definitely lead a club.
The only thing you know is that Declare doesn't have four hearts. Um,
Yeah, he probably doesn't have four clubs either. But
he
yeah, oh no,
doesn't
maybe
have
not.
four
Yeah,
hearts.
yeah.
He could have four clubs, but he doesn't have four hearts.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, I think that I think most people are going to lead from their stronger suit if they think there's any sense of urgency. It was just less clear. Club, a diamond. You know, it doesn't. You don't know that. You have no idea that
They
it's
could just
done.
be like a balanced hand opposite a balanced hand, and then leading from Queen Jack fourth could be just like absolutely fatal. And it doesn't. I wasn't thinking that it was a suit hand. We need to get our suit set up right this second. That wasn't going through my head
Right,
after. Yeah.
right.
Okay, my table
So now you're on 20, 20.
20. Yeah.
So in our system, uh, we play one spade, three diamonds is natural and invitation. I'm sorry, one spade, three diamonds is a limit raise, so
Yeah,
that
you
bid's
don't have
not
that option.
available.
Yeah.
Um, and I
So
don't really have an invitational hand with just diamonds anyway. I have a two suited hand, not a one suited
yeah, I
hand.
mean, look, if you had the king queen whatever of diamonds, I think I would have bid. I would, and you had the option available. If you had the same hand with the queen of diamonds, I would show that as an invitational diamond hand if I had that bid available to
I
me.
didn't have the
But
queen, but I didn't have the queen of diamonds.
you,
I had the
you
queen of
didn't
clubs.
you didn't
So
have the queen of diamonds. No, I'm not saying like if you flip the queen jack, like 9 points is not enough to show an invite. So I would just like I would need one more thing, but then anyway, whatever. So then after two
yeah,
clubs, your choices were to raise to three clubs or jump to three diamonds, saying I have less than an invite with diamonds. Obviously, three clubs is a pretty standout. You actually had a pretty good hand for a three club bid,
I
I
have
would
one
say.
other bid, which is I
You,
can
you
bid two
transfer
hearts
to two
artificial
spades and then
and
and
then
then
bid
bid
three
three
clubs.
clubs
But
exactly.
that shows a better race than this, in my opinion.
Yeah,
If I
honestly,
had
like
if I had a
fifth
fifth
club,
club for sure.
exactly. Instead of the sixth diamond, if you had a fifth club, then your hand is good enough for the invite. Agreed. That's where.
Right, right. So I alerted this as a courtesy raise,
Yeah,
but this was a I had a lot of values for a courtesy raise.
exactly. You had a
Yeah.
good hand. Yeah.
And a lot of people they'll play a spade and no trump two clubs could often be three, but we
Not for us. Yeah, it's four. It's
rarely have three. Almost
yeah.
always have four.
The only time it could be
Especially
three is if you're 5-3-2-3 with like a really nice 13 count that you would definitely accept a game, like that you definitely accept partner's limit raise. Like it's pretty. I would say like it's four. You just assume it's four.
yeah, we always assume it's four.
Okay. This one. Yeah, they had a little misunderstanding. They had to stumble their way back to hearts, and they couldn't find their way back there.
Yeah, yeah.
Just to go over our Q bids in this auction. In this auction, we play two diamonds shows a good hand with hearts because it's cheaper by me.
Okay.
Two diamonds would be I have a good two heart bid, and two spades would be I have a good three club bid.
And three clubs and three hearts are preemptive.
Yes, exactly. And just to clarify, the one that's weird is a club pass a spade double. In that one pass, we prioritize the major.
Well, hold on a second. Well, I say does club pass a spade double? So you think that two clubs is hearts and two
Yeah,
spades is diamonds?
I just think we prioritize the major. That's the spot where both suits we only pick one, and so when you can only pick one, you prioritize the major.
I think that makes sense. Um, I think that makes sense. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So this is a weird one, 53. I had a spot where I first of all where we got was fine. It was neither here nor there, and it didn't matter which side we played this hand from. But over two arts, I felt boxed into bidding 2-0 because I had the two stoppers. I felt like I really wanted you to play the hand. Because if you had the queen of clubs or the queen of spades, I need the lead going into your queen, right?
Mm.
At the same time, if I bid two spades, anytime you don't have a club stopper, you're going to sign off in three diamonds, and then I'm stuck, like being forced to bid three no trump, right? And I just thought I have to bid two no because that at least gets us a way out to three diamonds when we want to be there.
Right.
Your
Right.
hand's
No,
pretty
I
close to
agree.
upgrading. I would say like with that queen jack 10 fourth of
I
spades,
had
I
I
would be
had
pretty. Yeah.
I had two hands, at least two, maybe even three, but two for sure, hands today that were 14, 4, 4, 3, 2 with a lot of spots. And I could have opened a no trouble on either one of them.
Hmm.
Um,
I like it with the
I
queen jack
tend,
10 of spades. Is that
yeah,
10 of spades together with the queen jack? It's just worth more than 3 points. That could be two tricks. Yeah, yeah. Sorry, so you were gonna say you tend.
I know that you will upgrade these hands, and I'm a little bit more reluctant to upgrade these. But I think that
Yeah,
the values are there.
yeah,
Easily, this is better than a lot of other. This is better than a lot of 15 cents.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, the
yeah,
other issue is you're opening a three card suit, right? Like that. It's like opening a no trump at least gets you away from that. That's the other
mhm.
benefit of a no trump. Not that it mattered on this hand, but there's going to be some competitive hands where I'm like going to compete to three diamonds with a four card suit, and you're like, like it stops you. You don't love opening a diamond on a three card suit. That's what I'm saying. So that's one other. But on
Right.
the flip side of that, obviously, if I have
Mhm.
a major and I have less than an invite, you're much happier opening a diamond and raising one of a major to two of a major and getting to our 8 card major to fit instead of playing one no. So there's definitely upside both directions. I would open a no trump. Hmm. All right. With this one, one no two
So
space.
this
This is
was
a
an interesting
fifth. It
hand.
was an interesting hand.
So first of all, I don't have a way to like bid Stamen and sign off in clubs. I can't bid two clubs, have you bid two spades, and then like sign off in three clubs. So I have to decide immediately if I what I'm going to do. So I decided immediately. I only have a six count. I don't have a great
I
suit.
completely agree with
I'm
that.
just
To me, like,
I'm just going.
so just for the record, like, if you had the queen of clubs
Mhm.
instead of the jack, I would just open two clubs, and I mean, sorry, I would respond statement two clubs, and then I would just be willing to bid two no invite. I would just like
Right,
suck it up. And like, obviously, you can't show your clubs, but so if you're just a time, but with your hand, you're just not strong enough to two clubs, two spades, two no. You can't do that with the six count. So seven with
right,
king queen sixth, okay, but king jack sixth, I think I would just sign off like you did.
right. So then you've shown a minimum, and then over three clubs pass, this guy bids three hearts, and you bid three no trump. And I'm like, well, you've
You
got
you
a
might have
club
doubled
six.
three hearts for what it's worth. You're like
Oh,
pretty close. You're
I
you're
thought
you're a
about it.
spot card away from doubling three hearts. Nine of hearts,
I
and you got a double.
I thought about it. I did, and well, if I would have let a diamond. If they sit for it, I would have let a diamond. And
You would have let you wouldn't let your stiff.
no, actually, I would have let a diamond
Okay.
before Trump. I wouldn't have avoided getting my stiff out there
Hmm.
right away. But we certainly would have gotten at least six tricks.
Hmm.
So we would have done well. If I leave my stiff,
I think we also take a ton of tricks if you lead your stiff
we take a
because
lot of tricks.
yeah,
Yeah.
no more like that's his one entry to dummy. He can use it now or never. He can pop queen of spades. He I mean, what's he gonna do? Right? I give you a spade rough. We play club club. I give you another spade rough. We put him back in his hand for his diamond. He's gonna lose three diamonds. He's gonna lose
All
two
right, I
spade
should have doubled.
roughs.
I should have doubled.
Okay.
It was pretty wimpy of me not to double. I admit.
Well, no, I mean, look, I wasn't getting at that. I'm just saying, like, that you were close. That's all I'm saying. You were close.
But you also have like the best defensive
Yeah,
minimum on earth.
no question.
You have
I
four.
almost
You have
accepted. If you should have heard me waffling over here. I'm like, I have only 15, but I have this ace queen jack fourth of diamonds. Like, I really wanted to accept. I'm like, I'm not doing it with 15, but I felt like I had a big hand as it was. And then when he went 3 yards past pass, I'm like, oh hallelujah, like I got a chance to because I wanted to compete to four clubs anyway, and I got to make this 3-0. I've shown you a minimum. I'm now showing you I have the heart stopper and a club fit and trying to play 3-0. Like I was thrilled with with the way that this hand played out for me afterwards. But yeah,
right.
yeah,
I knew that there was going to be trouble either in diamonds or spades when he doubled. Um,
it was a crazy balance by him in my opinion. I think it's just
yeah,
it's hard.
well, as we
He's
saw, we
16
probably had him.
highs,
We
right?
had
Yeah,
him for 15 or 18. We had him for 15 or 18 points. 500 or 800 if I had
two,
doubled.
three, four, five,
Um,
6, 7, 8. We have him for 1100 if you double. Yeah. And
yeah, we have.
any bot, yeah, but they maybe they can. Yeah, I mean, he's not going to run to three spades, but yeah, they were in serious trouble. All right,
The Okay.
it's not wimpy. You didn't have a heart spot. Like to me, like the only thing that's weird is that you know that he hasn't overcalled hearts. And he didn't over one no. So you know there's something off about his hand. And it's not the situation where he has an overcall because he has six solid hearts and he wants to let us get to 3 no trump because you have the queen of hearts. So he's got a hand that was not good enough to overcall two hearts. And which means he probably has only he only has I have two hearts. So he's either in a 6-1 fit or he's in a 7 card fit. That's the big upside of doubling. But if you didn't have the king of clubs, like if you queen jack six of clubs, then I wouldn't.
Well,
Look.
the other thing is that I have six clubs on the auction, so if I double,
Yeah, exactly.
we're
It's like if I'm looking at two little hearts and ace king third of club or ace queen third of clubs or four clubs or I know I'm gonna know not to pass for sure. Exactly. So although even then, even if I had two on this hand, if I had four clubs, it's even worse for him. If we can just start tapping him, that's like a whole nother animal. We can't tap him on this hand, so we can only get 1100.
okay. Okay.
Okay. Next was
Oh, I wanted so this was a hand where you're past hand, and I decided to make a preemptive jump
I love your three club bit.
because
Now
I'm going to
I
put them under a lot of pressure. The guy on my left ha, doesn't have both majors. He's really got a hard time. You
Yeah,
know,
well, that's why I raised also with my piece of garbage. I was just like, I honestly, like, I just feel like it's impossible for them to. Well, first of all, it was a little dangerous for me to raise. I'm not gonna lie, I did not feel that comfortable about this four club bid. But I love the fact that we've got them in the spot where they've made a negative double that hasn't, where they don't promise both majors, and then I bid four clubs. They could stumble to a 4-3 fit, just play the wrong fit, and if they have a slam, it's like I don't know. You've overcalled with an opening hand. You also could be very weak, and then a four club bid is just going to help tremendously. So like they
right.
don't have time to unravel their fit. That's why I like making this four club bid. But yeah, I definitely like your the thing about your hand is like I wouldn't do it on every hand that I've got 13 points, but you have the kind of hand that even if I have two aces, we can't make three no trump. Like that's where I put my guideline of whether I'm going to preempt with an opening hand is if I make game opposite two aces, I'm not going to make that preempt. But if I don't, then yeah, I'm willing to make it because I'm not going to have three key cards. I'm not going to. I would have opened with ace king ace. So
Right.
yeah.
Right.
I complimented your bid at the time. I really liked it. I thought it was effective. If this was the hand with the opening lead, so we were the if you had king seven third of spades, we were very close to being able to go ace of diamonds, queen of diamonds. You started with a
By the
club.
way, if my you won the ace of clubs and played back the two of diamonds.
The two. I
If
have the
my
king. Yeah,
if
almost for sure.
my
Yeah.
if my and dummy of the jack, you can't have led the two without the king.
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
my spade spot, if my
Had been able
second
to
best
force. Yeah.
spade
If you could force out the
was
king,
higher
the
than
ace.
dummy's second
Oh,
best
for
spot.
sure you
So
would have overtaken it.
if I
Yeah.
had the eight, and dummy had the six, I would have played ace of diamonds, queen of diamonds. You would have played the king and played another diamond, even if you didn't have the 10, so I could rough it with the eight.
Yeah,
Okay, for
yeah, for
sure,
sure.
for
Yeah,
sure. This is a
yeah. I
maddening
saw you
hand.
think about it when before you won the Queen of Diamonds. Yeah, it was just we couldn't do
It
it.
was a
But
maddening hand with the
yeah,
spade spots, and I
yeah.
knew that your spades were, your whatever spade spot you had were going to come crumbling in,
Hmm.
come tumbling down, whatever.
Yeah.
But dude, no, but on this one, this is one where I wanted to lead the eight of clubs.
Well, but you could do that. I actually that makes some sense in this. This is a very very specific spot, but we've never talked about doing that though. Like we would always just lead our third and fifth in a side suit. Like there's no even with our agreement about leading with from four little in partner suit. Like in the suit we bid and raised, that doesn't apply to a side suit. If you lead the eight, I'm not going to play you for four little in a suit or whatever. It was just completely.
I know.
This is a spot, but so what's special about this spot, a heart, a spade, three spades, is this is an auction where we have to lead as aggressively as we possibly can because we know that they've got a running heart suit and dummy that's going to be used for discard. So like I was thinking that if I was almost expecting you to have the king of clubs when you led a club. You're going to lead your better suit. The only reason you didn't lead your better suit was because you had the ace queen. Obviously, you're not going to lead ace queen versus leading a club. You're going to lead a club before leading the ace queen. But when you lead a club, I'm always assuming you're leading your stronger one. Like if you had the king of clubs and the queen of diamonds here, I would expect you to lead a club, not a diamond. You're going to lead the more
Right,
aggressive one because there's urgency for us to get our
right.
tricks in this spot.
So would dummy marked with a minimum of 9 cards in the majors?
I think
You're not going to play. You're not going
sorry.
to play me for short clubs if I lead a high club. So I think
Right.
our general rule is we lead count, except in partner suit where we're going to lead high from 3 or 4 little, as we've now discussed. But I think this is a case where I you would have figured it out if I led a high club
Well,
for
yeah,
sure.
and you could see with my hand, like it could easily have been right for me to play Ace of Clubs club and get you to play a third club because I have the 10-9 of
Yeah,
spades. Like you easily could have been the right defense for my hand if you had the King of Clubs, for sure. Like you take your exact hand. But you have the king of clubs and you have the eight of spades or whatever. You have enough to get us one more like one natural trump trick. We'd have to go club ace of clubs, club to the king, club over rough with my nine of spades, and wait for your trump trick kind of hand. That was very possible at the time, but yeah, I was guessing. I still
yeah,
yeah I didn't know what to do,
yeah,
but I played a diamond.
right,
Well, honestly, I
right,
played a diamond because if you had Queen Jack Doubleton of Spades, I was thinking that we could go diamond, diamond, diamond rough. That was a cleaner way. I only needed one honor card from you that way. Well, no, actually, I guess I needed three honors: Queen Jack of Spades, Ace of Diamonds. But uh, I didn't need you to have a natural trump trick. I only needed one trick from you.
right. Gotcha.
Okay, nothing
So
here.
interestingly
Yeah, you
enough,
did
none
well.
of
You
the
did well.
other.
Yeah.
Well,
What?
this was the simple. I mean, we play this convention. Now,
Yeah.
if you had bid two diamonds, that says bid my longer major.
Hmm.
You don't promise long diamonds, but are you ever going to bid two diamonds if you're 4-4 in the majors? If you're 4-4-3-2 in that order with three diamonds and two clubs, are you going to bid two diamonds?
No, I don't think that I would. No,
Right,
because
because I would have passed two diamonds.
You would, oh, because
After
you're
I bid
four.
after I bid two clubs, if you bid two diamonds, I would have passed.
So it wouldn't have been possible that I was 3-3-4-3.
It was of course possible you were 3-3-4-3. Do you think I should bid? I should always bid my major on the
I think
flop?
you should bid two hearts with that hand just because you have Queen Jack fourth. Like, so what? So you're playing a 4-3 heart fit. Like, I think that the risk of playing in a 4-2 heart fit, a 4-2 diamond fit, is just not worth the risk. But if you have the same hand with a third diamond and a doubleton club, then the logic holds what you're
Oh,
saying. So
very, very
yeah,
easy. I
yeah.
wouldn't have to ask you about it.
We
Okay.
can't have a game, right? You didn't double one no.
No, we don't have.
So I'm not gonna like try to find our better major suit fit over. Yeah, no, it was a good question. If I'm 4-4, I won't make sure which is your longer. I'll just bid a major for sure. Two diamonds will be like it's always going to be 3-3-4, three spades, three hearts, and four diamonds at a minimum, and then
Right, and you could be 2-2
I could be 2-2-6-3 exactly. Yeah,
or 2-2-5-4.
yeah, right.
Right,
If I am two two
right.
five four, like you need to
It's too bad.
yeah,
If you're 2-2-5-4, it's
cry,
unfortunate.
yeah,
That's why I wanted
cry.
to discuss it. So the reality is, yeah, I know it's easy to pass with three diamonds. There's no question because
Yeah.
I'm at worst a 4-3 fit.
Uh huh.
That I know. And the question is, if I bid two hearts, I'm running the risk that you're 2-2-5-4. That's the worst case. If I,
Hmm.
and that's what it is. But it is interesting. I don't know if nobody else played the convention, but none of the other two tables did it.
They
I
just
think
pass.
it's
Yeah.
I think it's
Well,
pretty obvious. I mean, we have half the deck. We're non-vulnerable, and we might have a major suit fit. We're supposed to
yeah. I
compete.
wonder if it's just the timing. This is from 1998, I think, or no, maybe I think that's what I googled. 1998. So maybe it's just the method didn't
Uh,
exist yet, or maybe they just yeah.
yeah. I didn't realize it was that far back. Yeah, it would make sense. Yeah. Okay.
Uh, okay. Where are we?
I think we're at 13. They add up to
Well, this one I
71.
wasn't honestly when so I felt first of all I opened this 10 count. Not I wasn't sure whether you were okay would be okay with it in this seat.
Totally
And
okay with it.
okay,
I think that's a minimum opener. But look at you. You've got ace 10 9 7 fifth of spades and king queen jack 9 of diamonds. Your 10 points are really well connected. You are 5-4-3-1.
yeah, yeah.
You have an easy rebid. I mean, you can't really get in any trouble. I think it's a good opening.
Right. So after that, so after two diamonds by you, three diamonds was all completely normal, and three hearts by you is completely normal. Now my next bid over three hearts, three spades would be like kind of a. I'm keeping this bidding below three no trump. I might have something in clubs, but I don't really want to play three no trump. I might be showing better spades. We're still probing for the best game over your three heart bid, right? So my three spades by me would be it's the only bid below three no trump. So it wouldn't
Well,
carry.
but it suggests to me, well, it tells me you don't want to bid 3 no Trump by
Mhm.
yourself, right?
Right. So
So I will tell you from my point of view, if you had bid three spades, which implies not good clubs, that makes my hand much better.
you have a great hand. Yeah, if I bid three spades, you would have bid four clubs, right? Either way,
Yeah,
or maybe
or
you would have
maybe
just key
just
carded. Yeah, you might
I
have
think
just key carded.
I was going to just key card and hope for the best. Yeah, you've raised to three diamonds. You have four diamonds. What do I need? The king of diamonds, the ace of spades, and I mean, if you're the ace king of spades and the king of diamonds, it's a 10 count, and I have very good prospects. Because if you have five spades, four diamonds, and two hearts and two clubs, I make six with nothing. That's it. That's all I need. Ace king of spades, king of diamonds.
Yeah. So what? One of the things. So that's what when I bid four clubs, I felt like I have to. If I bid four diamonds, it would deny a club control. It wouldn't deny a spade control, but it would deny a club control. Does that seem right to you? Over your three heart bid, my if I had bid
It certainly would deny club control. Yes.
I didn't think it would
Yes.
deny a spade control. I think three spades is just it's not part of the slam auction. It's still a
I agree.
game probing bid. I think four
I
clubs
think
commits us to diamonds, and four diamonds
for
commits us to
sure.
diamonds. To me, four diamonds commits us to diamonds without a club control, and four clubs commits us to diamonds with a club control. It didn't say anything
I
about
agree.
my prospects for slam or anything like that. So now I felt a little awkward on this hand because when it went four clubs double pass pass, I knew we were off the ace of clubs. I don't like using fast arrival when I have two key cards with the queen of trumps. But I felt like at this point of the hand, you could have just key carded over four clubs. Right, like you're not gonna wait to
Yeah.
hear whether I have the ace. So like, if all you needed was two key cards and the queen of trumps, your bid over four clubs double would have been four hearts. You wouldn't have passed. You wouldn't have done any of that. You just would have bid four hearts, and we would have been on our way. So that's why I felt comfortable jumping to five diamonds, but I didn't love it anyway.
No, I like your five diamond bid.
Okay.
I understand your concern, but I like your five diamond because you told me that you showed your club control and you got a dead minimum away from that. So it made it super easy for me.
Hmm.
But yes, as a general rule, two with the queen is a good hand, and we don't like to say we have a
Yeah,
bad
yeah,
hand when we have two
yeah.
with the queen.
Okay.
Yeah, there was another fast arrival hand. I'll see if I can find
You
it as
jumped
we
to
go
four
through it.
spades over one. It was the last hand.
I
One of the
where
last
when
hands.
a spade, two hearts, two spades, four
We
spades, and I
already
had two
passed that hand.
aces.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had two aces and bad hearts and a queen and one club. I had ace and one, queen fifth, um, ace fourth, and queen ten doubleton.
I think it's
Is
this
this the hand?
one. Maybe we were in four spades, and no, that's not it.
Four spades, and you're playing
We were four
south.
spades
Four
made,
spades.
but four spades by
The
south
four spades
making.
south.
Yeah, it should have been right around here. Oh, it's up at the top because it was like the last hand we played. Right there, it was the last
Right,
hand we played.
right.
Yeah.
And I I thought I don't love jumping to four spades with two aces because you could have,
No, but
king
I
queen.
don't. I don't have a heart fit. I don't. Yeah, two aces. You're right on the bubble, but you don't. You can't bid three spades. Your other alternative on this hand
It's two
to me
no.
is two no, and then jumping to four spades at your next turn. No, I think that would show a slightly stronger hand than bidding four spades the last time. This one could have been two little spades and a complete Yarborough. So yeah, you could have done that. I don't. You don't have a very good hand though, so it's not the end of the world. Yeah, if I had ace king doubleton of hearts or something, your hand is a lot better. Like two queens, like one of them is going to be useless. So all right, well, we played five times. We only got a couple more here that we. Yeah, this one was just a nothing board. It turned into a nothing board that they found their four spades was going to make.
Four spades is going to make the best we can do is play heart, 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 and he has to ruff with the king of spades and and take the spade finesse.
Right, I didn't even see that. You're right. Heart
Right.
is good, and that would
Heart,
be
heart, heart
easy
is
defense
good
to
to find.
find. Yeah, it would be easy
Yeah,
defense. I would lead the ace of
and
hearts. I would see your queen. I would see then I would play the king of hearts, and just straightforward from there.
now once you show up with seven hearts and I show up with one, I'm much more likely to have the
Oh
spade
yeah,
than you
he's
are.
definitely gonna get that right. He's definitely gonna rough up with the king of spades and then finesse the spade, no question.
Right. But if I had had the queen ten doubleton instead of the queen nine doubleton, I would have beaten the hand.
Yeah, yeah.
But, but
Okay.
yes, we did well to sacrifice there.
Yeah.
And then
Well,
board the next board 60. Um, I know you preempted red against white. I've jumped to the five level red against white,
I felt a
but
little sick with my bid. I was pretty out
I
there,
was
but
sure you had seven of them. I
yeah.
when the king of diamonds
I think I
when you
even
had the
said
king of
that at the
diamonds
time. I'm
when
like,
you
how
had the
does
king of diamonds, and I'm thinking, well, I might as well give him soup preference. I mean, it doesn't matter what I play; they're going to rough it, and then it holds the trick.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay. I mean, we're off two spades, a heart, and
We
three
were going for
clubs.
1100, but whatever. It was a cost of doing business. They had no idea that they were making six or seven or whatever. He could have had a diamond void and a slightly whatever. It was entirely possible that.
We're forcing them to guess when they have a
Yeah,
slam hand,
yeah,
which is
yeah.
good.
Well, at a cost of three imps. Three imps was our risk there. So yeah, I don't know.
It was worth
Whatever.
it. It was worth it.
I felt like your five diamond bid was much lower risk than my three diamond bid. My three diamond bid felt a little bit ridiculous, but I just felt like two diamonds was going to do nothing. Any other vulnerability, my three diamond bid's automatic in my opinion. But this vulnerability, I'm not entirely sure that three diamonds was the right bid. If it was easier to do it playing BBO for nothing than it would be in the heat of battle. I'm not going to lie.
Right, right,
Yeah.
right. No, no, mine's easy because it's unlikely of a stiff heart. So it looks like I've got seven trump in your hand and one or two trump in my hand
Yeah,
with
yeah. Your bid's automatic.
nine trump tricks. I
Yeah,
think if
yeah.
you have three hearts and seven diamonds, that's nine tricks. All I got to do is give you nothing else. But in
Hmm.
fact, and we still have no defense against anything. In fact, they could
Agreed.
making 7. I could be going for 500 against 7, but it turns I'm going for 1100 against 6. So yes.
Okay.
But I do agree that, you're supposed to make it hard for them when they open
When they open two
when they
clubs, they haven't had a chance to open their suit. Like, look what happened. Like, Marty's first bid, it was first chance to show his suit is at the 5 level. Like, that is a successful operation. Like that. When
yeah.
they're balanced though, the problem is that when they're balanced, they're just doubling you and you're going for a number. So like, there's you gotta run good, I guess. Now, but
Right.
when they've opened two clubs with a distributional hand, it makes such a huge difference taking away their room.
Well, look, think about this. What if Marty had ace king eighth of hearts? Okay. Ace king eighth of hearts, and therefore his partner only had the jack third. Raising just got a lot more difficult, right?
Yeah,
Raising
yeah,
to
yeah, for
6,
sure.
right? But Marty is still, what's he going to do? He's going to still bid 5 hearts. He's not going to bid 6
He
on his
has no
own.
choice. Exactly. Like we're just backing them into a wall. That's what I was saying. Like before he bid, when you bid 5 diamonds, I'm out loud. I was saying like, come on, Marty. You have a long hard suit. You don't have a choice. You have to bid 5 hearts. Just do it. I'm like trying to get out of trouble. And that's what he had. I mean, that's what he's gonna have that a lot, especially when you raise. I'm more worried when you don't have a raise, and they just balance
Oh,
double,
yeah.
and I just go for
Yeah.
1103. That's my
All right.
math.
All right. So the next board,
Yeah, I should
so
have bid 4 hearts. Definitely should have bid 4 hearts on the same.
well, yeah, you now, well, but it's good. This is why we play practice sessions, and this is
Yeah.
so we confirm everything we're playing. You know, the 4 diamonds is asking for shortness. The 3 no 4 no says bid 6 of your minor with an eighth one. In case you have ace king queen jack eighth or something. And I felt like we I'm not going to have an outside ace or king in first or second position, but I didn't think it mattered that I had a queen and a jack.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. No,
and
agreed.
we did fine. It turns out that they have 6 tricks against no Trump. Um, the natural lead
Oh,
for
I
East
wasn't
is the
thinking.
jack.
I wasn't thinking about. Although it turns out you could have
No
had the
Trump.
queen. Yeah, yeah. You wouldn't have queen jack third on the side. Would you have that?
No,
Like,
no,
yeah.
no.
Okay, because I wasn't thinking we had a stopper. I thought we had two vulnerable suits. I thought that they were either going to lead. They're usually going to lead an ace if they have one. So yeah. Actually, it was actually not going to be so easy for them to beat three. I guess to beat three
Well, at
no.
the other tables, they led the jack of spades. Guy
Ja-
won the ace, led a low diamond back. It was
he
just
had no
obvious.
he had kind of no choice but to do that with the long
Well, look,
running
your
hearts on
hand
the
comes
board.
down as the dummy.
Yeah, yeah.
Unless East actually leads a heart, which is the crazy lead from 3 little against on this kind of bidding.
Yeah,
We're
that's
never
insane.
making three
Agreed,
little.
agreed. You're leading the jack of spades against 3-0, yeah. But
You're
four
leading the
hearts
jack
is
of
four
spades.
hearts is a better bid by me because you could have had 2 diamonds, like just in 2 hearts, and just
That's right.
we're
That's
just
right.
cold for 4 hearts. I didn't really think about it long enough. Yeah,
But it turned out to be the same
yeah.
thing. Okay.
1-0, 3-0, nothing hand.
This is an
Uh,
interesting hand. Wait, go
oh,
back,
we
go back.
we would have puppet statement on this hand, by the
No,
way.
no, but this is an interesting hand because well, I guess it doesn't matter. He's completely safe. He's won the queen of diamonds and he's still got the ace, so he's completely safe to take the spade from us. I was thinking he needed to take his tricks quickly, but he has all the time in the world. Yeah, so our auction would be 1 no, 3 clubs, 3 diamonds, 3 no.
1-0, three
Because
clubs, 3 diamonds, 3-0, yeah.
yeah, in case partner's got a 5 card major, you want to play in for the major.
Right.
Okay. So I could beat this hand if I lead the king of spades a trick one. And I was looking at my hand and I thought to myself, the ace, first of all, I know the queen of 1 diamond's bad holding because the guy on my left's got a strong hand in the reds because 2 no Trump over 1 club is the 2 lower unbid suits. And I'd actually asked him, he confirmed that he had diamonds and hearts. So I know his diamonds are going to be in very good shape. Um, and I'm sure he's got at least the king queen fifth of hearts. It's possible he doesn't have the jack or whatever. And I thought, well, I might just need to take my tricks right away. I would feel very silly if I let a spade and gave away a spade trick or something like that, and the clubs went away. But it turns out if I play the king of spades at trick one, he's
Is
got
it?
a he
Is that really
declares
true? Oh yeah, there you go. The king of
yeah,
spades.
yeah. I keep pounding on him. He can't get to his hand ever again.
So
He
he's
can't
got to
get to his,
play. He can play a heart up. And you on the queen of hearts back. No, heart up.
he
He
play
wins the king. He'll
he,
play the king of clubs from the table, which you duck. Then he plays the queen of hearts, which you win. I gotta get
no,
rid of this
right,
high double
right,
double.
and then I
Which you
play
win, but now you have to cash the club because if you play a spade, he'll just throw a club. Oh no, but if he throws a club, you win the queen. I win the queen and play a club through, tapping the dummy. But where's our fourth trick coming from? We're getting one club.
I think we tap out the dummy. I think we end up getting a club, two hearts, and a spade.
Okay.
But I don't know if I need to win the
Win
queen
the
of,
club.
if I win the club, let's see, if I play the king of spades, he wins the ace, he plays a heart up, and the jack wins.
I have a way
He
of
plays the,
fixing this. One second. I think I can. I just need to fix something, and then I will. Let
well,
me.
but I'm gonna think, okay, you try and fix it, I'm gonna try and think my way through it. So he plays the jack of hearts, he plays the king of hearts, I win the ace. Um, so now my two hearts tricks are established, right? So all I care about is it doesn't position doesn't matter anymore. So I I he plays a heart to the jack, plays the king of clubs. What if I just
Well, you just win and tap. You win and play a
win
spade,
and
which
play
he
spade?
roughs. He
Right.
roughs,
Now he can
and
play a club to his hand.
and a heart to dummy. Heart up. You just pop up with the ace and play another heart, another spade, and
He's
if it
tapped
feels
out.
like if that doesn't feel like he's tapped out, there's something weird going on in the hand. Let me do this. But I'm gonna have to do something I need to add a new window capture for so that people can watch. But I have an idea for how. So there's a way we can click through this. So I'm gonna export. I'm gonna take the hand viewer link. I'm gonna click it. You can still see what's going on, right?
Yep.
Well,
Yep.
okay, and I think I got it for everybody else too. All right. So I'm gonna hit play. Okay, so you lead the king of spades. Okay, it goes small, small, ace. His best play is to play a heart, which you obviously play low, and they win the jack. Okay, now he plays the king of clubs, small, small, and
You want to go double dummy
I
now?
wonder what I want to see what happens. So you have to win it.
Right.
Okay,
I
Gibb
have to
says
win
you
it.
have to
So I
win it
win it and play
and play
spade
a
for sure.
spade, which he roughs. Because if he doesn't rough, we get the queen
Oh,
of spades.
so what was
No,
okay, so now okay, go ahead.
what happens?
Keep going.
Oh, we've already got the ace of spades.
He can't
Yeah,
pitch, it's our fourth trick.
yeah, exactly. He can't pitch because it's our fourth. He can't get back to his hand twice, so he has to rough. Okay, and then he can
But he plays a
play,
club to his hand.
or just what about just the king of hearts? Doesn't matter,
Well,
does it? Well, no, because club to the hand opens up another tap, right? Like, what
I
about
have an infinite number of tops because I keep playing spade, 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 so that doesn't matter. Play
club to his hand? Now he
now when he
plays
play
a
a heart,
heart.
do I have to go up?
No, yeah, if you duck, he's home. You can see he's home. We've only got one trick in, and he can just run the diamonds. So you absolutely have to go up with the ace.
Right. And now I tap him again.
And now you tap him with a spade, or either one. You
Doesn't matter,
tap
play
him. Yeah, it
black
doesn't matter.
card.
You tap him, he taps you. You tap him. Right? Okay. Okay.
Right.
Okay. All right.
But like I said, I had to lead the king of spades.
King of spades lead. Where were you?
I apologize.
Okay. You thought about it before? Did you
will
actually think about the king of spades lead in advance?
No, I thought about leading a spade instead of leading the ace of clubs.
If you're gonna lead a spade, it seems like leading the king is just the way to go. Like Dummy's gonna hit with
Yeah,
a shortness. Like yeah, it makes sense to lead the king in that spot. That was an interesting hand.
it was an interesting hand. Yeah.
All right, this is the last one that we have to go over. Yeah, this was an
So
interesting hand too. I was funny. Like your singleton club was like good, except for it wasn't good enough. They made it at one room. In one room,
well,
they
They took a club finesse.
They did. I could have done that. I don't know. I thought about doing it. I didn't know whether it was the right play. Maybe it was the right play. Cash the ace of hearts, take a club finesse. It could
Well,
easily.
I will tell you, you played it exactly the same as Jeff Maxwell.
I did.
So you
Okay.
didn't play.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So
All
don't
right.
feel too. I think
Okay.
somehow he managed to go down 2 or something, but at the end game. But
Yeah,
so
I
maybe
didn't
made a
cash
mistake.
the ace of hearts. I went to bed with my
Yeah.
ace of hearts. Yeah.
So you went to bed with the ace hearts, but I think that, but the way you played it, you basically needed
Three
three
clubs,
clubs.
or the king of clubs coming
King
doubleton.
King of clubs coming doubleton probably works for you as well.
Yeah. And Trump's breaking,
Um,
obviously.
and Trump's breaking, and I think that's a very very reasonable line of play. Um, and there was no evidence to suggest that the club finesse was a better
No,
play.
right, right. It's kind of
So
random.
yeah,
All right.
I don't think that there's any. I know you asked about my shortness, but I guess the best answer
I
from
wanted to
your
hear
point of view
balanced.
is that I bid 4 clubs balanced,
Yeah.
and
Now I was gonna bid 4 hearts and hope that we fit you had like a key card heavy hand, because once you're balanced, I don't need very much, right? I needed ace queen of spades, ace of diamonds is 10, and the king of clubs is 13, and you would have 18. So
yeah,
I had more than enough room if you were balanced. That was why I asked.
I agree. I agree. I
Yeah.
agree.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. Next week.
That's everything.
Yeah,
All right.
I will. We're
I
still
will,
live, so I'm going to say goodbye to you, and then I'm going to say goodbye to my people, and then I will call it a day. So thank you very much for doing this. Really
my
appreciate
pleasure. I'll talk to you soon.
it. Bye.
Take care.
All right, so that is what a post-mortem looks like. I'm gonna just jump back to the first screen here. That's what we do every single time. What you have not seen on camera, for what it's worth, is we go over the boards like that one by one and make sure that we get our ducks in a row, make sure our system's together, and that's I guess. Can you hear me properly now that I moved back here? Probably maybe a bit of a. Let me do this. Echo, sorry. Okay, I fixed the echo. I think it should be fine now. Sorry about that. Yeah, so that's what we do every time. We're talking through the boards, go through all the details, and neither one of us is worried about making mistakes or talk. It's okay. We can talk over boards and have things happen. That's how you're going to get better as a partnership. So, it's going over things with an open mind, not being willing to admit when you've done something wrong is a pretty big part of it. Anybody have any questions before I sign her off? It was a lot of time without you guys being able to talk or ask questions at all. No. Yeah, I definitely I realized when I was talking, like the other day when I was talking to him, that I was like, wow, I should really let everybody else hear this, because a lot of stuff comes up that we go over that people could learn from. So, and I asked him, would you be okay with it, and he was definitely cool with it. So, yeah. And then I figured out how to get the video feed in while we were doing it. I didn't want to stop and make him wait for me to do it, but yeah. All right, thanks everybody. This is a long session, 3 hours long. I don't know if you stuck with us the whole time. I'm impressed. I will see you guys later.